So let's get started. I guess we'll do a brief recap. Hello, Chris. So we just fought a boss leading into the second way into the prison. So hopefully now that we have Hawk in the party, we can wrap up our business there. And highly likely we'll conclude Chapter 3 today. Maybe we'll get a little sneak peek at Chapter 4. We'll see how it goes. Let's go back to the game. Let's pause the music also for now. Okay, so let's see. How do I get back to the other area quickly? I guess the falls might be the fastest way, maybe? Apparently all the items respawn. Maybe every time you leave the dungeon and come back, it just restores itself. I guess that's interesting from a grinding standpoint. Could have teleported there, but then I wouldn't have learned about the reset of items. I don't really need anything in particular. In fact, we haven't really bought armor or weapons. Just showing you how, like, unnecessary it is on normal difficulty. Hopefully the chat is doing well. In fact, 1 second, I want to check something. Okay, sorry about the pause. We'll continue. That's the banner of the Hieroglyph Knights, isn't it? Which makes this place, the Hieroglyph Knights HQ. What a bad little surprise. HQ? Hieroglyph Knights HQ. If only she could read the upper left chat. Did you know about this? They're headquartered in the prison. Oh, my bad, chat. Sure are. As for why an order of knights set up base in prison, beats me. Can't blame you for finding it odd. Just about anyone would, I figure. Either way, we're here, whether you like it or not. Let's say we take a stroll around. I don't think we really have the time for any casual strolls. Still, we should try to keep our heads down so we don't get caught. White Cat, I could probably literally beat everything in the base. It's fine. And that's without even equipping our full power. So hopefully we fight these guards, rather than stealth. Who goes there? Monstrums? How in the blazes did you get in here? Huh, like I gotta answer to grunts like you. You're kidding! It's the Pharaoh Hawk! And the Crimson King and White Cat to boot. The Hawk, you say? Perfect! This is our chance to avenge our fellow brethren. May the Celestial Master grant us victory.
Leave it to me!
They almost died in 2 skills. It's close.
Not so tough anymore, are ya? What just happened?
I'm so sorry. Just take a nap, okay?
Get over here!
Get over here, chat. Oh, I'm starting to feel like we're the bad guys here somehow. Yes, you are. You're teamed up with Hawk. He's a terrible human being. Why all of a sudden? They've been treating us that way since the start. That's mostly because of you, you know. Okay, at least the White Cat knows, chat. Yeah, we're gonna look into ways to restore our SP faster.
Do you hear that? Someone's crying.
So there's a story destination. Why can I not see the area map for this place? Girl in a maid dress. There you go. She sniffs and sobs. Oh, what am I to do without it? I'm so scared. If only the professor were here to save me. Ugh, I knew I heard someone wailing their head off. Guess it must have been this chick. An inmate? She doesn't seem like a nasty criminal to me, but... Who goes there? You don't sound like any guards I remember. What are you in here for? What are you crying about? That's what she's crying about.
Okay.
I was just minding my own business when suddenly I was arrested for being sketchy. Well, that's because you're in a maid dress. It's fine. Even worse, they confiscated something from me more precious than my own life. They just stuffed it in the burlap sack and carried it away like it was nothing. Without it, I just... Oh no, what am I to do? Okay. So she doesn't want to face us, so there's one of two things. She is blind, and that's why she says you don't sound like the guards. Or she has glasses, and that's why she doesn't want to turn to face us, and they're going to be very goofy, will be the payoff. It's probably going to be goofy. I don't suppose she's one of those wrongful convictions Parks mentioned. Better not be thinking about what I think you're thinking. Should help her out? We don't have this time to spare. We'll help her out. My thoughts exactly. We can't just leave her like this. All I have to do is find this precious thing of hers. I expect it to be like swirly glasses with like a comical nose or something. Shouldn't be too far. Try searching around for it. Do whatever you want. Screw around too long and make sure you get a nice sharp reminder in the back. Don't even joke about that, Hawk. Go full Carly, exactly. I'm also expecting the maid to also be... Yeah, see, they're covering the face. That's very suspicious. Well, they look kind of normal from here. Whatever. I wasn't sure it was going to be the maid in a beard. That'd be kind of funny. Playing on the expectations, as it were. Wow. They won't even let me explore up the stairs. Are you kidding me? Fine. Oh. So I can't do anything in there. Got more soldiers to deal with. Huh? Who goes there? It's the Monstroms!
Come at me if you want to die.
So I almost killed them in 2 skills again.
Damn!
Pretty silly.
Nobody warned us about this.
I hear the skill failure noise. You're really expecting us to show up in their own headquarters, huh? How did you find out about the secret passage anyway, Hawk? Huh, I have my ways. Translation, we don't feel like telling you. We as the plot writers just are like, he just knows. Ain't here either, huh? We got a little intrigue, I suppose. So this should be the key.
Which door do you open, little key?
Maybe we can use it if we come across a locked door.
Okay. What horrible thing are we gonna retrieve from here for the maid? So we got several shiny things. It's a burlap sack. This must be what the maid girl was looking for. Sweet, if we destroy it now, we can forget about her and get what we came for. I mean, I don't blame him. Normally I would be in this behavior, but at least we get items for it. I think my motto is, what's in it for me? Don't even think about it, even if it is just a joke. Why does Hawk always have to be like this? Get over here, chat. I just realized the over here is reminding me of Sahad. That's so unfortunate. Excuse me, but this wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Hand the girl in a maid dress her effects. Yes, this is it. This is the bag. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd never get it back. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I can't thank you enough. Ah! What? Don't like what you see? We're not... Oh, excuse me, wrong person talking. We're not bad people, honest. But I guess we are dressed the part. No, it's not you, it's... Watch out behind you! Behind us, stay sharp, you two. The hell? These guys are... Lemurs? Oh, I noticed it looked like a little toddler riding a ball. I didn't really get a good look at those enemies either. They kind of die too quickly most of the time. Oh, Adel actually mastered a skill on his own. That's actually impressive. Good for him, chat. Now my question is, actually, before we go further... Can I tell the AI not to use certain skills? Or is that removed in this game? I'm not seeing the option to disable them. They came out of nowhere. Damn cowards, sneaking up on us like that. Thank goodness they're gone. Are any of you hurt? Oh, she's facing us now. Now for the reveal, I guess. You three are incredible. I've never seen anything so amazing. I mean, like, I knew it was gonna be something weird. I was thinking more glasses, but that's different. I don't really get it, but sure. Hey, what's with that mask? Where did it come from? It suits you. Was it in the bag? We'll say it suits her. Oh, that's very kind of you. Where are my manners? You've helped me so much and I haven't introduced myself. I mean, it is pretty goofy, but it looks more like a serious mask design than goofy. I was expecting, like, if it was going to be something like a mask, it would have been like rainbows or something. Like, just something completely outrageous.
My name is Silhouette. A pleasure to meet you. You have delivered my mask and exorcised those terrible spirits. I must find a way to repay you.
I start on her back. What's the mask for? Well, as you see, or may have guessed, I'm able to see those evil spirits from earlier. Those horrible things have plagued my every waking moment all my life. I'm not sure why, but putting on this mask makes it so I can't see them anymore. In a way, this mask is the one thing that lets me live a normal life. It sounds like she has the Mask of Truth from Origin. Oh, wow, that's a lot to take in. It's hard to believe there's someone besides us who could see the lemurs. Well, I doubt she's lying. Hell, she noticed them before they even got the drop on me. Guessing that mask is what's got you locked up in here, though, huh? Yes. Whenever I wear it, people call me creepy or say that I'm hiding something. The Roman soldiers ended up questioning me about it, and well, I panicked. But I would have been even more of a wreck had I taken the mask off. Professor's always telling me not to be so afraid, but... ... We should probably help her out of here, don't you think, Adol? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we just left her like this. And besides, who better to protect her from the lemurs than us monstroms, right? Reintroduce yourself before asking Silhouette if she'd like to return to the monstrom's hideout at the Dandelion. The monstroms have a hideout? I had no idea. In that case, perhaps my luck is turning for the better for once. Please, allow me to offer my services at the bar. It's the least I could do. It's decided then. Welcome aboard. We'll say welcome aboard. Thank you for the opportunity. I have a lot left to learn, but I'll give it my all. Adol and his comrades proceed to break Silhouette out of her jail. They instructed her to hide until they made their return.
All right, that went great.
So now I have the thing that increases break rate if enemies have armor, and it also gives strength. So Silhouette will help us in battles. We instructed her to hide about 30 steps from her current location. Professor Valen that I'm okay too. We're really bad at hiding, chat. I'd just like to say, if that was her location, shameful. So 3 more uses of Rebellious Crow and it won't cost 52. She's very good at hiding. It's the mask. They'll never see her coming. Or at minimum, she won't see them coming. Alright, now it only costs 45. That's like a slightly more reasonable amount. Oh. Oh. This, actually, wait a minute. That's kind of funny. I was playing around between streams, and I'd fallen down this hole before, but I couldn't get the ascend ladder prompt. Now I know where this is. That's kind of funny. So I have a little bit of intel of what this place is like. However, I don't know what this place is like with plot events. So let's take a look around.
Found ya.
Monstrums.
Well, that didn't take us long to find him.
Huh? Isn't he...
There ain't a single soul in Balduke who doesn't know who he is. founder and master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, Chatelard. Well then. I've been dying to see what you're really made of.
Is this what Hawk was after all along?
Do you know each other? That seems to be the case. We'll ask if they know each other.
The feral hawk along with the white cat. And even the Crimson King. For getting here alive, I give you 85 points.
Darn, chat, we needed 15 more points.
Dealing with monstrons falls under the jurisdiction of Belger and the garrison. But now that you are trespassers, I am afraid I cannot allow you to leave.
Hold it right there. This one's mine, and mine alone.
I love that white cat is just blocked out by the Pickard.
Come again.
You didn't come here for him, ain't that right, Crimson King? Then stay back. I don't plan on sharing my prey with anyone else.
Hawk.
I hope I could get my
You
skill
don't
up
have any
back later.
objections, do ya?
It's actually kind of annoying. I didn't think we'd hit the boss so soon.
Unless you'd prefer we go 3-on-1, you can just fight them after defeating me first.
I really hope he comes back before the next character. Or else that's a waste of an accessory.
Very well.
Good choice.
I, Chatelard, master of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights, accept your challenge.
Oh, am I actually doing this fight? Oh no, cutscene. I mean, I kind of want Chatelard to win. I don't have a reason to like Hawk still.
What is going on?
No way! Even though Hawk was in his monstrum form, he was overpowered.
40 points. This duel is over. I suggest you repent before God and pray for your absolution.
Screw praying. Why pray when you're already strong? Is it 'cause you're a knight? Or 'cause you learned that in Sunday school? Pray my ass. The only reason to pray is if you're still weak.
Hold on. Can he be?
Guess what? I ain't weak. Far from it!
This power.
What a failure. I mean, again, are you supposed to care about Hawk at all by this point of the game?
That settles it. What the?
Hawk?
He is no longer conscious.
What?
I will give you 90 points. Crimson King, take the Hawk and retreat for today.
Huh?
He demonstrated magnificent swordplay that was as relentless as it was resolute. However, it was devoid of purpose.
I mean, had I been in control, I would have flash guarded him. I'm just saying, chat.
Hawk, you should use your power to fight for Glia. There may come a day yet when it will depend on you.
Who are you really? What do you mean by that? We'll go for the bottom one.
I am sure you will come to know the answer soon enough.
Something tells me he would have said that regardless. No, the Pickard's down, chat.
Hawk's monstrum form went away. Wait, isn't he...
Listen, I don't care about Hawk, I just want my accessory back. That's his name is Credo Eyeblinger. No wonder why he changed his name. It's pretty terrible. That was the name on his identification card. Oh my gosh, he carries an ID around. Come on. I confirm that he is no doubt a member of the Hieroglyph Knights. Do you think Chatelard knew the whole time? There was a monstrum under his nose all along? Hard to say. Can only guess what kind of secrets the Master and Commander is keeping. Anyway, judging by the ruckus he started in the main square, this one's a loose cannon. Detective Dogi at it again, chat. Like, no, the guy that starts fights every day, including bar brawls, like, gets almost arrested daily. It's almost like he's got a problem. Thanks, Dogi, for the insight. From how you describe him, he shares some similarities to the legendary berserkers. Don't even try to compare him to something cool. Don't even do it, Parks. No. Listen, Goose there is not interesting to us. Berserkers? In ancient times, they were divine warriors who raised the battlefield in a frenzied rage. He's definitely scarier this time than I'd ever seen him before. But he fought with his entire spirit. It was like he was fighting an inner battle. We'll say an inner battle.
Yeah.
I had the same thought. There's something else I noticed. It's only for a brief moment, but he looked a bit sad somehow. There's more to him than meets the eye. He's not a transformer. Let's ask him about it, or say I should ask him about it. Somehow I doubt he's the opening up type. Yeah. I don't think he is. Why don't you try asking around the Hieroglyph Church instead? You got a point there, Parks. The Knights in the church go way back. Could be someone there who might be able to tell us something about him. Okay, there's a cathedral in the central district. That's the Hieroglyph Church. Oh, it is actually forcing me to go to it. Okay. So I have meals. I guess I could do that on the way there if I want to. Can we go there now, Adel? Is he out of the party? Oh, well, I guess so. We got cutscened. Darn, he took our warrior seal. Oh no, he unequipped it. Thank you. God, that would have annoyed me so much, chat. You have no idea. The rage, it would have just built up eternally. We'll give her skill +1. Well, actually. No, what we'll do, we'll switch it out so that she has this. We'll keep him with skill +1. I want her stuff to be maxed because I'll actually play her over Adel. If Adel happens to level up, it's just cheaper on the gauge, so not a big downside to it, really. Yeah, he's got several things he could be leveling. It's getting there a little bit.
You've been...
This is the 6 alms you have donated to the church. Allow me to thank you on behalf of our
Please,
congregation.
Take this.
Tempest Elixir, don't care about those. Listen, you don't need levels when you can destroy things this easily. Hello, Archpriest Myrna. Excuse me? Yes, how may I be of service? You and Chris should talk about Credo. Ah, yes, Credo Eyeblinger. There was an orphan by that name. I couldn't really forget it because the name was so bad. Though I wasn't at the orphanage myself, so I can't say whether he became a knight. The orphanage? Where's the orphanage? How long was he here? Well, ask where the orphanage is. It used to be on the outskirts of the city. It was operated by the church. But they tore it down years ago, so you won't find anything there now. I see. Are there any people who might have been there before that happened? Father Ralph. Ooh, Ralph. Oof. Father Ralph was the one who oversaw the orphanage at the time. I mean, when you have names like Myrna, you can't just like Ralph or Joe me. Like, what? What kind of person is he? Where is Father Ralph now? Listen, we only care about progressing the plot. It's fine. We don't need his backstory. Since the orphanage was closed, he resided here at the cathedral. Would you like to meet him? Oh, yes, please. I will arrange for someone to escort you. This way, please. I will bring Father Ralph. Please wait here. We'll wait. Thank you very much. So Credo was an orphan. We have more in common than I thought. It explains a lot. Wow. You're an orphan too, right, Krisha? Oh, chat, we're gonna go with it explains a lot. I can't resist it. It's so bad. You really think so? I wonder what he is like growing up. She just glosses over that. That was such a burn. Look at this painting, Adel. It's beautiful. That sister looks kind. She doesn't look like the same sister we met earlier. Doesn't look like the same sister we met earlier? Whatever. Man's voice, pardon my intrusion. Oh, he's not as old as I thought he was going to be. I am Ralph, a father of Hieroglyph Church. A pleasure to meet you. You must be Credo's... nice to meet you. Friends in a manner of speaking. Chat, we are not playing the friendship card with him. Acquaintances. Yes. I see. Nevertheless, it does give me... Oops, hold on, I skipped that by accident. Nevertheless, it does give me solace knowing he has relationships of some kind. The plus side of the D-pad, chat, it actually came in handy there. Speaking of, how has he been doing recently? Not spoken since he joined the Knights. You and Krish ask about Credo while dodging the topic of monstroms. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, don't flashback us. Do you see that painting there? Yes, we were just talking about it. It's very beautiful. You can tell how much the artist cared about that sister. The artist was none other than Credo. What? I was convinced it had to have been a professional artist. Burn. Krisha coming in with the 1-2 punch after we delivered the first one. Brutal. Oh, man. Wow, that really... Hold on. How far back does it go with this? Oh, it goes really far back. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. Anyway, the arts, academics, athletics. Unless I misread it earlier and she meant that it does look like the sister, then it's not a burn. I could have misread it, chat. I will fully admit. He was considered a prodigy in many fields when he was a young boy. Actually, I could just check. Go backwards slightly. Oh, maybe it's meant to say that it's not the same person. I thought it was saying like it didn't look accurate. Never mind. Misinterpretation of the sentence. I understand now. We're good. He was considered a prodigy in many fields when he was a young boy. He kept screaming that he was a hawk and flapping his arms repeatedly. It was rather annoying to the other kids. All it took was a few moments before he could master a skill. I wish. 100-something uses just to level it up is garbage. A gifted child indeed. I knew he wasn't a complete idiot. That explains his strength. No, he is a complete idiot. I don't agree with either of these. It comes from his natural talent, huh? However, despite being so gifted, he'd lack one thing the other children all possessed. Is it likability? I'm gonna guess he doesn't have likability, chat. That's gonna be my guess. Oh, but sure, Father Ralph, tell us what you think. And what was that? The joy of accomplishment. A sense of growth and self-betterment. Sure, Father Ralph. It's definitely likability. Exactly, chat. Wait, he gets a special cutscene of like the sepia tone image and none of the other characters have so far? This is actually BS. Such talent can often drive someone into misery and desolate solitude. Well, he makes us miserable. It's close enough. Credo was deeply admired as a hero by the other children at the orphanage. Those poor, deluded children, chat. But when he felt how different he was, the distance between them only grew. Often found him alone, dispassionately reading books he had no interest in. Well, then why was he reading it? There was but one sister he confided in enough to confess his thoughts to. Then she must be the one in the painting. Yes, her name was Sister Lisa. Uh-oh. Tragic backstory time, chat. The scriptures say that working hard and improving is a reward in and of itself. It's also written that the personal fulfillment is the meaning of life. If this is true, then does that mean my life has no meaning? Yes, it does, Credo. It actually does. Even the wisdom of an adult couldn't answer his profound question. Instead of simply telling him what he wanted to hear, Sister Lisa listened. No wonder why she died, Chad. She couldn't take it anymore. Then it itself helped bring stability to his life. You don't mind me asking, where's Sister Lisa now? Are we gonna visit the cemetery to go see Lisa later, Chad? She passed away. Oh no! There was a son of a noble family who fostered a deep contempt for Credo. Well, I mean, that could have been anybody, Father Ralph. You're gonna have to narrow it down a little bit. Like, did anybody like Credo? We'll start there. I guess Lisa did. Well, she was just listening to him. I guess she didn't have to like him. The boy provoked Credo into a quarrel by making a mockery of the orphanage. Suffice to say, the boy did not emerge from the squabble uninjured. Days later, the orphanage was raided by unidentifiable bandits. Credo rushed to the scene, blade in hand, and struck one of them down. It was the first time he killed someone, but another bandit had witnessed this. In retaliation, he in turn killed the one shielding the children, Sister Lisa. Triple exclamation marks. It was discovered that the noble family were the ones who hired the bandits. I believe Master Chatelard facilitated the trial in this incident. He did? Yes. He seized the noble family's land and assets and then banished them. So Chatelard's becoming more of a hero character, and he's still way more likable than Hawk is. Can't we just recruit him into our party? He's already better than Credo. It was the very incident that spurred the Hieroglyph Knights into greater control. Credo then continued on his path to destruction, challenging strangers to fights. So that's what happened. Wait, why did he challenge more people due to this? Wait, no, I'm actually not following the logic for this. So, because the nobles started fights with him, and he killed the bandits, and then they went on trial and they lost everything, he then kept picking fights? It's one thing if it was like Chatelard didn't punish them, and that's why he's mad. That would have made more sense. Whatever, chat. This character's is garbage. Everyone in town is deep contempt for Credo. Everyone in the stream is deep contempt for Credo too. You're not wrong. But why did he join the Hieroglyph Knights then? He simply had nowhere else to go. Knights offered him a position, I believe. Afraid I don't know the details.
What's all this about? I come back after all this time, and this is my welcome?
Credo? Is that you?
Oh, it's not Credo, it's Credo, like Play-Doh? Got it.
Hey, what's this old thing doing out here?
You painted that, didn't you, Credo? We were just talking about how wonderful—
Smash the painting. Bring up the angst. Yeah! You don't let me down. You're such a character. It's so bad, chat. It is like, oh my gosh, this character is like so one-dimensional. Ah. He's practicing his idiot laughter.
Credo.
What, old man? Did you think I was just going to open up about my feelings if I saw that there?
I'm too cool for feelings. I know exactly, chat. Why are you here? Why don't we ask why he's here? Like, he said he hasn't visited in a long time. It's not important to him. Who cares? I'll just ask why he's here.
I should be asking you that.
No, we were just told you'd never come back and you hadn't talked to the father for years. Why are you here? Don't dodge the question.
More importantly, you let me know if you decide to go back into the prison.
The prison?
Next time, I'll beat Chatelard. And when this curse is gone, you and Aprilis are next.
I'll remember that. I respectfully decline. Let's decline it. Nah.
Come on, quit holding out on me. Just one little duel. Well, that's all I came to say. Catch you all later.
So he's like, why are you here? And then he's like, well, why are you here? I just came to talk to you. I mean, we can just go back to the tavern if you wanted to talk. Whatever. This guy's an idiot, chat.
Are you Kratos' friends?
Hell no. Yeah, we are, I think. Oh no! I have to say I'm sorry or yes. Oh, none of these feel like the correct answer. Oh no. No, I can't. Well, I think calling him a friend is too far. I can't call him a friend. I think that trumps the I'm sorry.
No need. God only knows what he's gotten himself into. Please don't misconstrue my words when I say this.
Chan, I can't call him a friend. I think that trumps the I'm sorry.
But I am relieved that he has friends like you two.
Don't be sure we're friends.
Kratos been alone ever since Sister Lisa passed.
I definitely don't want to drown him in the river, Chad. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do hope you'll continue to look after him.
I hope we don't, Father Ralph. I hope he's a character we never see after this game ends.
I sure learned a lot today. It sounds like Kratos wasn't such a violent person until the incident at the orphanage. I wonder if that has anything to do with his feud with Chatelard.
Wait. You're wondering if Chatelard is connected to it when he just told us Chatelard was the person in charge of the trial. Oh, Krisha. Do you need Dogi to help you through this? I mean, maybe he's angry because they didn't get sentenced to death. It's possible he still wanted a more extreme, I guess, judgment, I guess. We'll see. I can't say for sure. No, we're gonna say that seems to be the case.
I hope that he'll feel comfortable with talking to us about it someday.
I hope he doesn't, and I hope he dies.
That's what friends are for, after all.
No, he's not a friend, though, so joke's on you, Krisha. All that while running seems to be hazardous to brain cells. Several hours prior. Alarm bells ring in the distance. So we went from Clone Dole to Real Adol. Oh, he was moving in slow-mo.
What's going on?
I don't know the details, but it sounds like Monstroms have broken into the prison. They're near the Knight's headquarters. They must have found a way in from underground.
How did they get through all those monsters? Just the other day, another guard, Hines.
Oh no, not Hines. We were making fun of him in the beginning.
Yeah, I heard he lost his way underground. They still haven't found him.
Oh no, Chad, how am I gonna make condiment jokes if he's not here?
But if they went through the headquarters, then their luck must have run dry. Master Chatelard happens to be there right now. I don't think it'll come to it, but let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Yeah, let's go.
Something seems to be happening in the prison. This could be the perfect opportunity. You can't be stuck in a cell while adventure awaits. So this is the Real Adol. Use the wire to unlock the cell door, sure. It's also had a little bit of a spoiler of this area by clipping out of bounds between streams. So I know there's a rusted sword up these stairs, and there is quite some interesting other aspects of the prison, but we'll see if we access them or not. Now to scope out the building and assess the situation before the next patrol. Yeah, none of this is different. More commands will unlock as the story progresses. Interesting. So that's not different. So there were monsters here when I was here before, but it could have just been a out of bounds issue. Speaking of rusted sword, seems to be one of the guardsman's swords. Seems to have rusted considerably. Decided to take it to be safe. I think somebody lost has left it dented. Okay. Like how it's teaching us how to lock on an attack for some reason. There's graffiti. Only corpses managed to get out from here. Abandon all hopes and dreams. See who know what's good for you. So we have quite a few ways to go down. Find a single sheet of paper mixed in with everything else. The inmate in question is under heavy suspicion of agitation. mental instability, and crimes of the highest order. Hereby request that both the words and actions of this inmate remain unheeded. Tried searching the cell for anything of use. Required raisins. So I know there's going to be bookshelves, like a library at some point, but I don't know if we have access to it yet. I want to go backwards slightly, just to make sure I didn't miss anything in here that was shiny. Okay, don't see anything. I love that even human Adol / original Adol could just tumble roll through everything. Someone is coming right this way. You don't have enough time to hide. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Crafty little rat who fled his cage. Unfortunately, a little prison escapade ends here. Won yourself a one-way ticket to solitary. Bet you can't wait, can ya? Was this getting fresh air? This prison's pretty huge. Say the prison's pretty huge. Huh. Bigger than you imagined, isn't it? But you know, you're pretty calm for an inmate who just got busted. Heh, how amusing. Fine, I'll let you stroll off easy this time. Go on. Stroll wherever you please. Wow, he legit just let us go? What about your duties? I'm not sure I could trust you. Well, I'm gonna say, what about your duties? Prisoner with a sense of responsibility. Now I've seen it all. Oh, thanks. I needed a good laugh. Any normal guy would have clicked his heels and made a break for it by now. Of course, I'd have gladly just captured him there, and increased his sentence. But you're not just any normal inmate. I like you, Redhead. So tell you what, I really will let you off, for now. We'll chat again, next time we meet. Trust you'll be just as amusing then. Oh, okay, that was random. Since the guard moving further and further away, seems like he really doesn't intend to let you go.
This one is special.
He is special. His words still leave you unsettled, but you need to hurry on ahead. Yeah, I guess Rip Hines. I don't really care about fighting. I just want to get the collectibles mostly. Balduke Cityscape sprawls below. They must be holding you in some sort of prison tower. Glow of lights brighten the night sky. Is there a festival of some kind going on?
I'm surprised to see you here.
A preposterous surprise, to be sure. I am aware of your encounter with the Monstroms earlier. So what has you hurrying back to the prison so soon? Master Chatelard of the Hieroglyph Knights?
Despite how it may appear, I do have business here, Interrogator. Or should I say, the paranormal investigator of the Roman Empire.
Dun dun dun.
Don't call me that, Chatelard. But if you are aware of my title, then you should be aware of the consequences of questioning my actions.
That was not my intention. I was merely curious as to the reason why you acted without Belger's approval.
I do not require his nor your permission to do anything, but you will tell me this. Where is Adol Kristen?
So that is what you are after. It makes sense now. Unfortunately, reports remain that he is still missing after his escape. My negligence is partly to blame for this oversight. Please, accept my apologies.
I see.
So, like, is current Adol... Has he been interrogated by Ingrid? Or were we cloned way before then? I assume we were cloned before the interrogations?
Very well. That's quite enough for today. Should you come across any leads regarding his whereabouts, notify me at once. Despite my reluctance, it is my duty to see this mission through.
You have my word.
It's nearly time for the rounds. You should return to your cell. Find your way back by retracing your steps. Oh, okay. So we're not going to go to the other door. That's fine. Chapter 3, The Feral Hawk's Fury, and... So I didn't build up a lot of spare knocks. So not a lot of spare shards. It is what it is, though. Oh my gosh, the blinding white light. Never open those doors again. Some kind of supernova outside. Artisan Lane. My memory serves, it's in the northwestern part of town. Yes, there is a plethora of wonderful shops, each with its own rich history and culture. From daily necessities to specialty crafts and antiques, all kinds of shopping can be done there. Did something happen there? Well, I've only heard by word of mouth. There's been a chain of several burglaries. That's not all, though. The culprits are said to be none other than the Monstroms. Step into the light, my child, you're not wrong. What? I don't want to point any fingers, but... It wasn't me. I don't think any of us would do something to draw that much attention. I love I could just see the Pickard on Credo's arm. Excuse me, we have to call him Goose, that's right, just to annoy him. We'll call him Goose. I mean, it really wasn't me. Only here for that free drink that I was promised. Only a coward would sneak around like that. If it were me, I'd do it in broad daylight. Several of the Artisan Lane shops have already fallen victim to these thefts. Most recently was Regendale's antique shop. It was broken into just last night. Mr. and Miss Regendale? You know them, Krisha? Yes, they're the elderly couple who run the lovely antique shop. The Pendleton Company has been doing business with them for many years now. Stealing from old mom and pop shop, now that's the lowest of low. You've all become icons of sorts recently. There's bound to be those who seek your public image for their own gain. I don't care what people think of us. This kind of stuff happens all the time. Anyway, it's not my problem. Talk to me if you need some actual fighting done. Hey! At least he heard us out. He'll come around. Oh, I just want to tuck him into bed and shoo all of his little worries away. No, I want to bury him 6 feet under, Shantae. You don't need to tuck him into bed. Isn't that right, my adorable Krisha? Huh? I think you're asking the wrong person. You're right, nobody likes him, apparently. Regardless, I advise that we settle this incident before it worsens. You have a moment. Could you go to the Artisan Lane to investigate, Adel? Adel? What is it? Do you want to come, Krisha? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Another couple at the antique shop. Thought I might see if they're okay. And well, I can help you dispel the barrier too. Huh. Well, that settles that. Wouldn't it be nice if all the Monstroms were this willing to work together? Haha, yes. I've no doubt you two will succeed. Agreed. Oh, excuse me, wrong person talking. Agreed, though there's still much to do. I'm a little worried I might have missed an optional battle here. It's like, do I look it up or not? New quests are available on the bulletin? Sure. I'm really hoping I didn't miss anything. Hey Adel, you free right now? Someone new's joined the crew and they want to have a word with you. Why don't you say hi before heading out? I'm assuming he's talking about Silhouette. Anyway, the robberies are more important for the time being. Whatever. We'll continue talking to everybody. Adel, what can I do for you? Oh, did you receive my message? I didn't intend for you to learn of this, but recently I heard word of an innocent detainee held captive in the prison. I was gonna request this of Dogi and the others, but it seems quite the momentous task. I realized it would take the Monstroms and your powers for this to be successful. Do you consider my proposal? Only if you're able to, of course. We'll say more than happy to help you. Yes. Thank you, Adel, truly. If information I have is accurate, then this individual is not your average citizen. Sorry, she's merely a young girl. A little girl in the prison? Why was she arrested? Let's ask why she was arrested. Definitely smother with the pillow, chap. Got to comment on that. The reasons have been several. Still, there's no justification for placing a girl as young as her into prison. My information places her cell on the top floor of the central wing. It's not going to be easy getting there. Where'd you get that information? Let's ask him where he got the information from. Hahaha. You monsters have your tricks and I have mine too. We're all outlaws, remember? The central wing is one of the most secure sectors due to the warden's office being there. It would be best to prepare by selecting an optimal infiltration plan before entering. Need more information about the prison? I need the guard patrol routes. We'll ask about the patrol routes, I guess. Good thinking, Adol. That is precisely what you need to reach the central wing. Also, keep in mind that the comprehensive layout of this prison is a well-kept secret. Even the guards are kept in ignorance of the sectors outside their own. It would be a precaution to discourage bribing the guards. I just remembered, there's a black market dealer who operates in the central district. Here he possesses very rare items that you can acquire through normal means. There's a sliver of a chance he might have information about the prison's layout. Even if he doesn't, he might have clues as to where you could find such information. Krish and I will look for him. I'll find a way in one way or another. Thank you, Adol. Gives me comfort hearing how confident you are. This is a difficult yet crucial task, Adol. Prison rescue accepted. Where's Doki? Did he just like teleport out of existence?
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go.
So I could get more warrior seals for a skill up, which is not a terrible idea. Honestly, I'm thinking about it.
Adol! Step right up!
That voice, though.
Aren't you gonna trade anything? Bye-bye! See you later!
Adol.
I'm gonna talk to people. Hawk's weapons were already in perfect condition. He'd have to be maintaining them about every day for that to be the case. But how to say this? It's hard to picture Creed over being that responsible.
Come back anytime.
Burn. So we haven't used the enhance feature of the game like at all, which is kind of funny. We gotta find silhouettes somewhere. Okay, we still can't go through there. Maybe we won't.
Sure.
We'll talk to Yufa.
No way!
Most of it is not really that interesting in terms of dialogue. I'm just talking to them for the sake of talking to them. Oh, there's Silhouette. Are you checking if they have better weapons and armor? Oh, I haven't been bothering. So far, it literally hasn't been relevant at all to upgrade their stuff. Yeah, it's literally not relevant. We killed the bosses in like 15 seconds. Like, Adol had his basic sword and the boss died in under a minute. So I'm like, I'm kind of okay with that. I can't imagine if I had more damage, how unfair that would be. I guess it might get annoying on some enemies on the way there, but most of the time we've always been given a character that has a good upgrade. So it kind of voids the entire point of leveling people if you just have somebody that's high level with better skills. So, I mean, it's their game design choice. So far, I have not touched their starting equipment on any character. But we'll see where it goes. Maybe by the end, I'll actually bother getting a new weapon. We'll see. Adol, perfect timing. There's someone I want you to meet. Presumably the professor. This is my employer, the man I owe my life to, Professor Vanlin. Is he also going to be wearing a mask? Oh no, he looks normal. How'd that happen? Indeed. I'm an anthropologist. A pleasure, I should think. Silhouette here tells me she wishes to work here to aid the Monstroms. So you collect shards to upgrade the swords. I mean, so far it's literally, there's no point. We do so much damage, like I literally two-shot everything. And then I build up my skill meter. I not see said Monstroms anywhere. Hope to shadow them this week and observe them for my research. Perhaps I could extract a flesh sample. That might be a tad excessive. Yeah, that is a little excessive, Valen. Professor? If only I could get my hands... Oh no, if only, chat. There's the famous words again. Could just get my hands on the secrets of the monstrums. Then I could devise a way to become a monstrum myself. You're already a monster, Professor. It's okay. With that power, I could observe the realm of the evil spirits with my own eyes. What a thrilling notion. Professor... I'm sorry, Adol. I didn't mean to cause more trouble for you all. Initially thought Professor Valen would be helpful to you. But seeing how he is now, for your sake, we better not tell him about the monstrums. Wow. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I spoke to Shantae about this too. I'm gonna be the Dandelion's official errand runner. This includes any supplies the bar needs too. If you ever think of anything you need, I'll take care of it for you. You're going out in public with that mask? Are you sure you're a fugitive? We'll do the bottom option, but honestly, the mask one is also valid. That's true, but I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't want anybody... Don't think anybody remembers who I was or that I was a prisoner anyway. Would they really forget the mask, though? Even Park said it was unlikely I'd be imprisoned again. I don't know. Maybe I'm just naive? Yes. Yes, you are. But I understand the cause for concern. It's risky to be lingering in public for too long. Also, hope you're doing well, Ghost Wizard. I'll only go to the shops when I need to go, and I'll come straight back. Do my best to keep out of sight. Just let me know what you need, and I'll get it. Oh, it would also be helpful if you tell me about any new shops you find. Pick the silhouette to inform her of new shops. Shops will be discovered. Errands cannot be run for rare crafted items. So there's no point, because all I want are rare crafted items. So, whatever. I guess I could ask her for a warrior seal, I guess. But I don't see myself using it that often, considering it can't get rare items. If it could get rare items, that would be different.
Any errands you'd like me to run?
Yeah, like, see, I could get these, but, like... I don't really care. I'm gonna go with I don't care. Did we actually get anything new here? So, like, I could get another 64 to damage,
sure,
or I could just choose not to.
Stay safe out there.
I mean, chat, we're fine. We're fine with Gothic Sword, no armor, right? It's suspicious with a capital S. You're not wrong, customer. So I think that's about everything.
Oh.
Oh, we'll talk to the doctor. Well, hello there. It's lovely to see you again. You're an employee here, aren't you? You should have told me sooner. You know, this bar is the most charming ambiance. Had me smitten at first sight. Places like this make me feel right at home, so plan on seeing a lot more of me around. Okay. The only thing I'm just curious about is if I missed any optional fights. I don't know if there's like a good way to check it. I'm assuming because I found all the petals, the answer to that currently is no. But I'll try to keep it in mind. Hopefully there's only one per area.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how nonsense this ability is. Pretty nonsense. Yeah, the only thing that would help here is if we have the third-party member back. Because that does feel a little slower without the third-party member. So I need to do how many of these? 133? Okay. Costly leaf times 2. Chat, one day I'll get the treasure chest that's here. One day. So, lots of optional events. Oh, and I can zip directly to the florist area. Interesting.
Well, what can I get? What's wrong?
She should be coming by to help with the store today, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. I figured I'd reach out to her after hearing how much she likes flowers. How much damage does your character do on per enemy? I killed him in like 2-ish skills, although that enemy took 3. But like, if I kill with the skill, I get recharged. And since I've been maxing skills while just playing casually, I don't really need a weapon still. And due to having now a high stun skill, I think we just stun lock every boss. I don't really see a way they could really deal with this still. Her response couldn't have been happier. Jilmy should be thrilled to help. Well, no surprise there. I've always had a good eye for people, Miss Krisha. Imagine things will start livening up around here before long. Honestly, I now feel tempted to see what can happen if I just never bother upgrading equipment, how hard the game will actually get. I feel more tempted to see that than how strong we could get. Like, I haven't even bothered using, like, any of these, because I just don't care. like, I could be at, like, 1100 health and, like, 18 strength, which is, like, a weapon increase. Didn't use any of the level up stuff. We have all these healing items, never gonna use them until maybe the end of the game. We'll see. But, yeah, I just don't think it's relevant at the moment. Although, I don't like walking around on the floor.
Are we going to go meet the black market dealer? I hope everything...
Gonna interrupt her dialogue briefly. Oh, there's Shantae. I was wondering where Shantae was.
How troublesome.
But yeah, it's just at this point, it's fine. We seem to get a lot of damage per levels. So, we'll see where it goes from there. Well, if it isn't my favorite little darlings. Working hard, I take it. Hi, Shantae. Oh, and you too, Mr. Roscoe. Roscoe? Oh, this is your first time meeting, isn't it? Adel, my dear. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Roscoe. He's the owner here at Le Bistro Blanc. Hello there. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Mr. Roscoe here is the business neighbor of Pendleton's. We have to have him cater for us. Are you already familiar with him too, Shantae? Oh, I've known him for quite a while. He and I are fellow culinary artistes, after all. We get together for a little advice session every now and then, just like this. An advice session? Is that something the matter, Mr. Roscoe? Well, yes, it so happens. I was thinking about expanding our menu in the near future. Namely, by bringing back a local specialty from the previous owner's management. Unfortunately, we're having a rather rough time figuring out where to start. A local specialty? Now that you mention it, I think I remember eating that dish when I was little. I assumed ownership here upon introduction by a local eatery after the war 8 years ago. As such, I've never had the dish myself. The townspeople considered it quite a delicacy. Sadly, however, all but mere fragments of the recipe have been lost to the ravages of war. I want it to be something dumb, chat, like we had baked potato. I hope it's just like hamburger. Right, chat? Like just something like super common. And the previous owner took any remaining clues with him when he passed away a few years ago. Okay, we're just gonna raid the cemetery, I guess. As much as I would like to help, I'm afraid I'm at a loss with this. Oh no, chat, the famous words again. If only, chat. If only we knew what ingredients were used, then we might be able to recreate it. If only, chat. Perhaps it would be more constructive to think of a new menu item entirely. Mr. Roscoe could really use our help. What do you think, Adel? Could lend a hand? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you a sweetheart? I couldn't ask for anything more. You sure it's not any trouble? Gotta try that dish myself. Gotta have my 3 squares a day. I love that our incentive is to eat it no matter what.
Yes.
I'll do the dish myself, I guess. Oh, now I see. Trying to get yourself a little local flavor, aren't you? Naturally, I'd be willing to compensate your efforts with a good meal. Least I could do in return for your assistance. Seems like a suitable use of the monstrum's time. Exactly, chat. Listen, the plot is not important. We could stall on it. It's a deal then. As for where we can start, there's have to be people around here who remember the dish to some extent. We find them and ask, we might be able to figure out what the ingredients are. Oh, now there's an idea. I'd say with some certainty the dish incorporates both seafood and vegetables. Perhaps you could ask someone with a great deal of knowledge about either. That would be our best bets. That would make our best bets the main square market and agricultural district. Right. Even though I can only vaguely recall that dish myself, it does mean there's a chance that Carla remembers it too. More than I do, at least. I think they're just trying to make us hungry. It's how they get business in. You talk about food, then you have to do the recipe hunting, and then they make it and profit off of it. Typical capitalist, chat. Just roll your eyes. We don't get any credit for this. 1 in a bullion instead of billion. See what they did there with the pun. Speaking of which, do you have anything new for sale?
That's a good choice.
No.
Come again soon.
I guess I could humor the game and look to see if there's any rare items here.
Bird gets the worm. Well,
No.
alrighty then.
Here they come.
Sure, we'll do this fight real quick. Yeah, she killed him one hit. I mean, that's not fair. That's actually not fair.
Please take a. I recommend.
There's still no new recipes there. That's kind of annoying. We could go to Carla. There's also some things over here. Bathhouse debauchery? Oh no. I don't like the sound of that, chat. I mean, I could get a leather necklace I don't care about. Thank you, game. Like, legit, we'll never use it. Except for when swapping out items, so I can put more useful ones on. She said hightail it? Oh no, the cat puns are here, chat. Very non-conspicuous entrance into the room. Or sell it. Most of the time it's not worth it, Ghost Wizard. Like, I've said at this point, there's literally nothing in the shop that I want. Like, I just don't care about the items at all. Unfortunately, most of the items we do need require components, and even then, I don't know if they're really worth it. Like, the only one I might purchase is 2 blue bandanas to trade in for a rare item. But again, that still requires me to do, like, the individual services, and I have 8,000 in cash, so I don't really need money. Oh, it's you all. Is something the matter? Well, actually, there's something we wanted to ask you, Carla. Ask Carla if she knows anything about the bistro's long-lost specialty. I see, so you're planning to recreate the dish then? We hope so, anyway. We're thinking you might remember it better than I can. Yeah, like, I just don't feel like it's worth it unless we get, like, 20 or more of those, because selling things for, like, 100 gold, when everything costs, like, 1,600 plus, just doesn't seem worth my time. Like, I don't even think it's worth selling unless I actually legit need it for something. Well, I was pretty young at the time myself, so I only have the vaguest recollection. But I do remember one thing, the broth. It was warm, soothing, like an herbal soup. Herbal soup, huh? It was the most delicious part, rich with all sorts of simmered spices and fish. You were so small back then, but you'd always make room to ask for extra helpings of soup. Did I really? It sounds familiar. Calling it medicinal does sound a little unappetizing, but even if us kids liked it, one sip of that soup could draw in just about anyone, no matter what their taste. I was gonna say, chat, this might be this game's Mabo curry all over again. You know, I think I actually have the recipe written down in my room somewhere. Wait, you do? Well, you had this awful cold a long time ago, so I asked the owner on how to make it. Oh, the memories. He was such a kind old man, and wonderful with kids at that. Oh yeah, I remember that too, definitely. She doesn't remember. It shouldn't take too long to dig it up. Do you mind waiting for a bit? Not at all, thanks, Carla. Specialty broth recipe received. Well, that was straightforward. I thought we were gonna have to go to, like, the different marketplaces, but we didn't even need that. Alright, we burned our 3 skills. Let's go back down. That's the only reason I went up there, by the way, Chad. I'm not even kidding. I just wanted to get our skill usage down. Do you have anything new to say, Carla? Oh. How do you say that? Is that like Riche? Is that how you pronounce that? I intend to invite the president of the company I met at the Roman branch. It seems he's interested in paying a large sum for a distribution network. Expect you'll ensure a healthy business relationship with them, sales manager. Yes, I understand. Looks like they're busy. Let's leave them for now. Wouldn't want to disturb them. I'm just talking to them to fill up the journal. Not that I really intend to look at it. We'll see. Khan says, Miss Carla and the chairman are busy attending a meeting at present. You know, I've never seen them speak as anything other than business associates. I wonder what their conversations sound like on their off days.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, I could just straight up buy this? Maybe.
Have a wonderful day.
I'll think about it. Right now I don't need it, but maybe in the future. John assumes so as Riche. Where can I go? Guess I could go here. So just to confirm.
Hey there, take a look. Looking for anything specific?
Hunting armor, I mean, that's got decent defense. I'm more interested in this, though.
Hope to see you again soon.
Blue bandanas. I guess I could go back to the first floor to get those. Since I do want to max skills a little faster, and the best way to do that is to make skills cost less. So I will use you briefly, because I don't feel like figuring out who had the thing that I'm looking for. You do give me the thing I'm looking for, right? Oh, you do. Good.
Here you are, and stay safe out there.
So goodbye all of our money. Rest in peace. But then I have to go back here manually. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is.
Hey there, I recommend everything.
So I have everything else. That's not too bad.
Who's this? And hope to see you again soon.
So I'll get rid of the poison gloves, even though they are useful for damage. In fact, I could just give it to Adel, because his strength is just going to be garbage. If we're not going to bother leveling him, we'll just give him poison. It's fine.
Okay.
Wow, it only costs 30. That's kind of silly, actually. Nice. Now I could get 4 uses instead of 3. That's actually kind of big for us. Have you some business with me? Fisherman would probably know, right? We were just wondering something. Ask whether Philip knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. You mean Le Bistro Blanc, right? You're the dish you're looking for. Really? What was it called? Can't exactly recall, but I do remember having it back when I lived in the Noble District. Blew my low expectations of commoner food straight out of the damn water. Wow. What a character. The juiciest white fish, the firmest clams, the tenderest shrimp. The dish had it all. Always loved fish. How my days are spent reeking of it. Fate's a cruel one, I tell you. I'm sorry to hear that. Still, it's whetting my appetite just hearing about it. And just with that much seafood in it, must have been worth every last bite. Is he selling fish? That's what I was thinking. Maybe. It was, especially considering how easy fresh fish comes by thanks to the canal. Oh, sorry, canal. I was thinking if it was a channel, a canal, or a river. But now I guess we got the clarification from them. And there's not even counting the imports. There's a reason Balduke has so many seafood dishes. Our custom of eating fish on the hieroglyph feast day of fasting doesn't hurt either. Ah, this really brings me back. What I wouldn't give to have another taste. It really was a Baldukian special, through and through. We ask you to tell us more about the specific seafood used in the dish. Let me think. Memory serves, the particular fish they used was ... Specialty seafood info required. Okay, so we still need to talk to the different people. But I'm also seeing that it says landmark ? Over here. We're gonna do our little unhappy stomps. So I'm guessing I need to build up our Nox gauge more to go further that way. So in the meantime...
How did it come to this?
How did it come to this? Let's talk to old man Gindo. Oh, could it be? Have you come forth to defend our fair city's great bastion of rest and repose? Maybe. Now that I think of it, you sent a request in the Dandelion, right? Something about, perverse individual at the baths, right? I like how we didn't actually read the quest boards, so we actually don't know what the quest was. I mean, other than I think I briefly saw there was something in, like, trouble at the baths or something. That's exactly right. Been coming to these baths ever since the very day they were built, you see. Where else can one sweat off the day's work, chatting up strangers in the glorious buff? Oh, old man, you are a strange individual. Such a sanctuary as this must be protected from those who would debase it at any cost. And I count on you youngsters to lend me your aid. Sure, tell us everything you know.
Yes.
Right. Must be pretty major if it has you this upset. Who exactly is this perverse individual anyway? Why, none other than a peeping Tom, of course. Some lecherous degenerate has been leering at the poor defenseless maidens in our baths. Consequently, the number of women willing to visit has started to plummet. Are you sure you're not the creepy old man doing the peeping Tom stuff? Are you sure? I feel like you are. I feel like that's where the story is going. That's terrible. People should feel comfortable relaxing there. That's exactly what I'm saying. Situation like this is grave beyond grave. But the staff is having trouble addressing the matter. Planned to pitch in myself, but figured these old bones could do is find us someone younger instead. Is the staff sanctioned? How can we help? Ah, yes, I'm glad you asked. I'd like for you to conduct a little investigation of sorts. The right-hand building houses the baths, separated between male and female. Every window was made from frosted glass to prevent such calamities as this. Oh no, talk of calamities is making me think of Tales again. But That doesn't mean there can't be a hole or opening somewhere. Your task is to find that very opening. It's cleaning hours now, so you don't need to fear inadvertently sneaking any vulgar glances. Okay, got it. I like how angry she looks. All we have to do is look for any spots a peeping Tom might use. Huh. I knew you youngins would be up to the task. I'll be counting on you. Are you sure we're not helping him spy on it? No, anyway, debauchery. There we go. We're gonna stomp on their head like we're a Smash Brothers character, trying to do toadstool jumps. So let's, I guess, investigate window by window. Alright, so this is the men's. The women's is on the other side. Hightail it, chat. Okay, so that's not a window we can investigate. Where's the other window? It says it's like in the middle of the building. Maybe I'm assuming they don't mean on the inside because that'd be weird. Maybe they mean this one. Huh? The lattice on this window seems kind of loose. Let me take a closer look. Krisha examines the window to the women's bath for you. The window's lattice appears to be loose. Removing it reveals a small peephole. Oh no, this is awful! You can see everything through here. Thank goodness they're only cleaning right now. But anyway, we found it. You can't see the spot from the courtyard at all. It's a perfect place to sneak a peek. We should just ... that. Is the whole man-made? What? How did we make that conclusion? What? What part of the previous dialogue gave us an indication that this wasn't something somebody drilled? I guess we'll ask the question. I don't know how we would know this. Well, now that you mention it, this looked like it formed out of wear and tear rather than on purpose. But if that's the case, then what? Oh, time to swap shifts already. Yeah, I'll take it from here. By the way, you hear the new orders from the warden yet? About the new patrol route, right? Could you run it by me again? Oh, I actually found something related to the other plot. Interesting. That scared me. The spot is right behind a garrison post. It's a blind spot, sure, but it's still close enough to hear the soldiers. No way someone would try to peek in from here of all places. Anyway, let's get out of here before someone catches us. Huh? It says there's another window to check here, but I don't see it. Question mark. Unless it means on this side. No. Oh, it means the chimney? Why would we examine the chimney? Yeah. Oh. Is this just... Oh, maybe it's just to clean up the quest. I mean, I might as well investigate these. I want them off of the minimap, so I might as well see what they say, anything unique.
This one is special.
Like, why is that even an option to look down the chimney? That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's get rid of all of these. But Peach found every spot we needed to check. Actually did finding somewhat of a peephole. Let's report it to the creepy old man. Sure, where's creepy old man at? Yeah, the trading bureau? Sure. Just tumble roll right into a door. Okay, that put us roughly where I wanted to be.
How did it come to this?
Oh, there you are. Take it you completed your investigation. Yes, well, about that. Tell Gendo about the blind spot and the peephole you discovered. Oh, I think we made a terrible mistake. Oh, I see. So that's where it was. Mm-hmm. Marvelous sleuthing there, youngins. You've done those bats a great service. Something still seems off. Is there really a peeping Tom? We're gonna say it seems off.
No.
What might that be? No, it doesn't really make sense for a peeping Tom to be using that spot. There were no signs the hole we found had ever been used. Plus, it's so close to the garrison's post. You can even hear them talk to each other. Oh, you can now, can you? Well, let's not get too caught up in the details. A job's well done is a job well... I think we just helped him Peeping Tom. That's terrible. Here, a token of my appreciation. Blinding Bangle acquired. Okay, I don't know what that does. Oh, thanks? Just leave the rest to me. I'll bear the burden of informing the staff and making sure they establish a proper... Oh, there he is! And you are? Do you need something? Oh, who is this? Boy in a wheelchair. Just passing through, that's all. But I do some business with this fellow over there. You are him, aren't you? The one who got thrown out of trying to peep in the women's baths over and over? Yep, that's about where I thought it was going, chat. It was too suspicious. Wait. What? What's going on exactly here? Oh, come now. Clearly the boy here has things all mixed up. We are definitely the bad guys, chat. I mean, like, well, we told him exactly where he needs to go, so I guess we'll see if we actually inform the bathhouse at some point. Or else I guess we are just helping him spy. I'm simply trying to defend this refuge of recreation for the sake of the people. More like you're trying to find the perfect peephole. I've looked into it, and these people are far from the first you've asked to investigate. By the way, I'd advise against playing dumb. See, I've already reported you. Wow, we are so incompetent, chat. Why is every character better at being a hero than we are? Boy in a wheelchair is greater than us. We should bow before him, chat. There he is. So you're the dirty old peeper. Well, now, isn't this a bit of a pickle? I'll be seeing you youngsters some other time, then. Hey, get back here. Damn, Geezer's really got some legs on him. So, let me get this straight. We've been acting as accomplices to a Peeping Tom this whole time. Yes, Krisha, they just said that. You came just in time. Thanks for saving us. Okay, chat, listen. We said the rules, or if we have a choice, we never say sorry or thanks, so we have to say you came just in time. Our party is hopelessly stupid, so we might as well go with that option. As luck would have it, it's not as though I came to help you in particular. I visit the baths myself now and again. There are many places I can relax, so it's in my interest to drive out trouble. I don't have a clue who you guys are, but you seem a little too naive for your own good. We are pretty dumb. You can just call us dumb, it's fine. I'll just be on my way. Try to be more mindful from now on. He's probably right. Our carelessness almost cost us a reputation as monstrums there. Oh, don't worry, Hawk/Goose has done that for us. Balduca's a big city after all. It's got all sorts of people, both good and bad. It was a learning experience, that's what makes it unique. We'll say it was a learning experience, I guess. Yeah, think of it that way makes me feel a little better of my own incompetence. Anyway, we should go tell the staff about the peephole. Okay, so we are at least informing the staff. So we're closing that loop. Did he just get away? Gracious me. Really wish they'd take it easy on these old bones. Suppose I have to go undercover for a spell again. Huh. You say it like you're already in the clear. Had a feeling you'd lose your way out, old-timer. You get us our intel? Yes. Managed to catch wind of a blind spot from the garrison's post. If I may ask, what exactly do you... You hear that, boys? Another piece set for our master plan. We better make sure we're ready for when the boss comes back. Sakes alive. Just what could they be up to? Okay.
I'm just happy we could help.
Fill up our Nox gauge real quick. So what is this blinding whatever? Oh, flashcard duration 1.5? Oh no. Oh no, chat. We might be abusing that later. Okay, so we burn more skill usage. This guy's trying to get him to sit for him, I guess. Actually, I shouldn't have burned the skill right before battle, but whatever.
Let's take him out.
Oh yeah, she can't do any damage to them anyway. Only had more meter. That is the downside. If Adol needs to do damage, his damage is definitely far behind. The other character's fine, though. Man, that attack is just so unfair. How much do we need to level this, by the way? 19 more uses? But we got +3, so I need 7 uses? Probably do that. Wait, you could get defense elixirs from random battles? That's crazy. Oh, let's chain this battle together. Maybe I could get a boost going.
Here they come.
That'd actually be useful for us if we could get the boost. They did some good damage to me. I'll give them that. Nice, we made it cheaper. Wait, you could use combat skills after the battle ends? Like that? Interesting. Not a useful item, unfortunately. So now we made it cheaper. Which is good for us, because I think we have like 120 meter. So instead of it costing 30, it now only costs 26. That's not too bad. Well, anyway, this is the person we wanted to talk to. Oh, welcome, welcome. Here to buy some fresh produce. We sell our crops wholesale to stores all around. You won't find them juicier than this. Maybe she would know. Let's ask her after her pitch dies down. Wow, Krisha calling her out. Yeah, it sounds like there's some kind of underground revolution kind of thing, I guess is what's happening there. I was thinking that knowing it was near the garrison post, it's being used to spy on the guards, but why they would ask for a peephole, I'm not exactly certain. I guess we'll find out later. Unless, like, the guards talk in there, and they're there just to listen in to the guards there as well. I'm not really sure. That's whether Susie knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. Oh, you mean Le Bistro Blanc. It's actually the old owner's routine supplier at the time. Really? Then in that case... Yes, I do have an idea what sort of vegetables went into the dish. You distinctly remember artichokes sticking out among the bunch, though. Artichokes? You mean those edible thistle buds, right? I have never heard anybody call an artichoke an edible thistlebud before, but I guess there's a first for everything. They're pretty commonly distributed through Glia, last I remember. Well, I can't speak for anywhere else, but we do eat them quite a lot here. They've got just the faintest tinge of sweetness, perfect for steaming. And they're plenty nutritious to boot. The previous owner practically sang their praises. Wow, I can see why. If you don't mind though, could you tell us about the other vegetables used in the dish? Oh, of course. And let me see. Specialty vegetable info acquired. Learned all you can about the ingredients for a specialty dish. You should head back to the bistro in Central District. But before then... So I've already have enough that I could do 4 skills into a 5th skill. So I think we have our stun lock down, which is kind of nice. It's important we spam this as much as possible, because getting more skill usage here is actually kind of important. So maybe we'll get it as low as like 22, which would be pretty big. Getting almost a 30 or 33% reduction in cost just by using it enough is pretty big, actually. Oh, you're back. Do those beaming little faces of yours mean what I think they mean? Yes, or, well, I hope so. Anyway. Report the information you gathered about the dish's ingredients to Roscoff. Whitefish, clams, shrimp, artichokes, and other vegetables, all in a hearty broth. Now that sounds like a local specialty if I've ever heard one. All that's left to do is recreate it. Shantae, I don't suppose you'd like to help me. Oh, you know it, honey. Roscoff and Shantae made their way into the kitchen. Before long, an aromatic scent wafted out and a single dish soon followed. That's not at all how I thought it would look, but sure, we'll go with that. And here we have it. Baldukian style bouillabaisse, courtesy of Le Bistro Blanc. Hopefully I said that right. Wow, it looks delicious. So this is bouillabaisse all along? This was the previous owner's recipe?
Amazing.
That's right. Just one look at those ingredients and it came right to me. A pescatarian paradise like this is a balanced diet all on its own. Ooh, I like pescatarian for the fish eater there. Don't see that word used too often anymore, actually. Krisha says, it's got such a beautiful color, too. Bouillabaisse itself is fairly common dish here in Glia. The recipe varies quite a bit between different households and establishments. But this particular one satisfies both body and soul. I think they're really overselling this food item. A perfect meld of comfort and nourishment. It is, without a doubt, a dish conceived from the previous owner's utmost compassion and care. It'll be a hit with the customers, you could be sure of that. Indeed. I can't express enough of how happy I am to revive this dish. Now all will have the chance to enjoy it, whether for the first time ever or in forever. You have my sincerest thanks. Without you, we couldn't have done this without you. Just give me the dish so I can sell it later. It's fine. Oh, not at all. We're just glad our info ended up helping out in the end. Well, that makes two of us, darling. Now then, let's see we get that reward of yours in before it gets cold. Everyone was treated to the bouillabaisse they helped to create. The rich, nutritious meal refreshed and revitalized them both inside and out. Okay, the game going way too long about this dish. Exactly, chat. After walking Shantae back to Dandelion, they resumed their activities once again.
Happy we could help.
So, don't have enough to advance the plot, even after doing all that. That's crazy. How did that not advance the plot? I mean, I guess I could do prison rescue next, but I was kind of preferring not to do something that would take us to the prison. So I guess Dogi is just gone for now, question mark. Also, it looks like I'm very close to leveling, if I'm looking at that correctly. So we handed over the recipe.
Hey, Adol! What'll it be?
It's actually pretty cheap to make. I'll just get it.
Thanks a bunch! Anything to come back soon!
Thank goodness I was able to recreate the bouillabaisse. It's my hope that the people of Balduc will grow to adore this dish all over again. Okay, nobody's in here still. It's fine. Tumble roll into the blinding white nova that is the outdoors. Yeah, we'll be flash guarding quite a bit at some point. So I guess I really am just meant to do random encounters to fill this. Unless I do the other side quests, which seemed like it would be kind of long. Not how I feel about that, chat, to be honest. I'm waiting for the red dots to appear on the map.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Okay, curiosity, how many more of those do I need to do to cap it? 290 divided by 3 is roughly 100 minus 3, so I need 97 more uses. That's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. We'll get there, Chad. Actually, speaking of which, since I'm near the side quest, but I'm also near the other shop, I want to check the rare items, which is why I was saying before, I don't think the other service is as useful, because, like, I need really specific items in order to get things that are actually useful, and or the rare items themselves are what I need. So, like, this character, for example,
I carry only the best.
did not get an upgrade to the rare items, which is unfortunate.
Come back soon.
Come on in. Everything's a good choice.
But I won't know unless I check every store. So, like, the service is, like, in theory useful if I'm looking to get, like, crafting ingredients, I guess, to some extent, but, like, it's not as helpful as it could have been, which is kind of unfortunate.
Okay.
Here they come.
Man, why does that do so much damage? Why? Wow, what a character, chat. To me, that didn't seem fair. I mean, I'm using, like, her starting equipment. It came with the +2, but it's, like, not strong either at this point in the game. But that skill just does so much damage, it doesn't matter.
Here they come.
I see why you spam this skill, Chris. The skill is very silly. So if I could get it even cheaper, I'm in a good position. So So we're almost at 100 knocks, which would let us go to the next area. Oh, he screamed white cat. I thought he said my cat, and I was just really confused. What a character, chat. I mean, I too scream my cat randomly too. What are those red dots on the map, or you have to beat those red encounters to open the next part? Okay, so let's explain it. So we need to build up a gauge in the upper left. That is like a plot lock. We can increase it by doing side quests, which is what got us to about like 70 out of 91. The others we could do random encounters to fill it up. So if we go to those red dots, those are like the really fast encounters. And that will give us a little bit of meter. So let's observe together how much this actually gives, if it's not a hard encounter. You can tell it's not as hard, or it's not going to give us as many rare things because it didn't have a red circle in the summoning circle itself. So it's worth 3. So that is kind of slow. So the game definitely encourages you to do other things. But from the standpoint of doing this before going into a side area that sounds like it's going to be a dungeon, I'd rather just do this real quick. So we need one more random battle, which is not hard to do given how overpowered this character is. So if I just come back here, this should unlock something new.
Here they come.
Man, that skill is just something else. It almost kills instantly by itself. Okay. Like the red that blocks the bridge to beat the enemy to open it up. Something like that. So now, we can access a new area by beating that special fight. Also, I might as well get this item. It's not very good, I guess. Oh, I should also do... Whenever I see one of these, I should do it. Because it's always worth more than the other ones. And as I said before, I need to get more skill usage up for later. Oh. There we go. Now that we're in boost mode, I basically have infinite skill usage. Might as well do that to stall in the air. I'm not sure what the people see when we do that, to be honest. Wood shield acquired? Useless. I guess with that out of the way, we'll make a quick save. Okay, so to give an idea, I need 137, so that is roughly 150 minus 13, which is I think it's 46-ish more uses, just doing quick math. So we're already halfway to completely maxing the skill, and then I can use something else with her for the remainder of the game, until she gets another skill, that is. Shady Dealer Maxim says, what? You need something from me? Got a request for you? Let's make a deal. Let's do a request. Do you now? Let's mask him as discreetly as you can for intel about the prison's infrastructure. Infrastructure. And for Balduke Prison, no less. I guess it's asking for too much after all, isn't it? Actually, it's not. Cough up 500 gold and I'll get you what you need. Ooh, we almost got gold locked. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't purchase a weapon, chat. Could you imagine if I had bought that, like, 1800 sword or whatever it was? Ooh. I might not have had enough. I would have had to sell quite a few accessories just to get that much. Really? That's surprisingly cheap, actually. I've had my eye on that prison for a while now. There's one more condition before we close this deal. There's these flyers someone's been posting all over town lately. Want you to get me their newest one. Hasn't even made its way around yet. Do they want me to break into the prison? Yes. We've been there a few times at the end of each chapter, but it sounds like we're rescuing another support character. Apparently little girls in the prison is the plot set up for this. What kind of flyers are they? One's full of gossip and hearsay. Truths mixed with falsehoods. They're tabloids, simply put. Ooh, burn. Either way, they're still in demand. Think of it as a necessary expense for gathering intel. The bulletin boards around town are probably your best bet for getting your hands on one. It's settled then, we'll get it for you. Say it's settled then. Second I have them is the second I get to work. I'll be waiting. Okay, do you have any rare items that I missed?
You buying or not?
So I might have missed something.
You buying or not? You buying or not? I see.
So what kind of thread do I need here? Herring tail thread. I feel like I never got this. Maybe this is just unique to him.
You saw nothing.
I saw nothing, apparently. Actually, I just forgot. This is the faster thing to do if I'm menuing. I need to get into this habit. Yeah, that's faster. Try to remember that button from now on. That way I don't have to menu at all. So we have some leftover resources from before. So I think I could just make this. Or can I not? Can I not? Am I blind? Where is it? Can I not make the Fanteal thread? Apparently I can't cheat this material out. How do I get this then? There's one person for upgrading stuff. Do you have what I need?
Step right up.
She does. So Rick, I can make 2 of these. We're fine.
Okay. Yo, bye-bye. See you later.
Okay. Close call, I guess. So for whatever reason, I can't exchange Nox for more useful items, but it is what it is.
It's you. You buying or not?
Perfect for sprucing up a hat.
I see you saw.
It's just for, is this for Luca again, or whatever her name was? I'm assuming we don't... Oh, we could give it to her. Oh, that's not who I thought we were gonna give it to, but sure, we could give it to Crystal.
Ada.
You give Crystal the floral hat pin as the present. I guess that kind of makes sense. Huh? For me? Can I really have this? Thanks for everything you've done. I thought it would suit you. No, we can't say thanks. We're gonna say I thought it would suit you. Really? I'm so happy. Thank you so much. It's cute, but it's sophisticated too. Maybe I should start wearing more sophisticated clothes. Harley usually picks my clothes for me, but I think I can find my own this time. Krisha, wait! Oh, Yufa. I'm sorry, Yufa is the person I was thinking of. Oh, they just teleported into the cutscene. Yufa? Shantae? I'm so sorry, sweetie, but we couldn't help it over here. You intend on finding a matching outfit with that pin Adel Darling gave you, is that correct? Well, actually, an alternate outfit would be a decent unlock for spending money on an accessory. I'll take that. You know what this calls for? A shopping trip! I know just the outfits that would make you look gorgeous, Krisha. Or look gorgeous on you, excuse me. And I'll be there to offer my consultant services, free of charge, of course. Nobody knows fashion better than Shantae. It does sound like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go, the 3 of us. That was creepy, they all faced me at the same time. It's like, that's like a horror movie head turn. Don't do that, game. Like, it feels like they're gonna just start saying, like, one of us when they do that. We'll make your jaw drop, Adel Darling. Your affinity with Krisha has increased. White Cat's Moon has reached level 2. Floral hat pin received. So presumably... Okay. It is what it is. I mean, it makes sense. We'll put it on for now. Okay, so I don't think they have anything new to say. So is there anything else we could do before we do plot? I guess we just go to the billboards.
Okay.
Wait, this skill is gonna be cheaper than our smashing kick? That's actually ridiculous. Wait a minute. Is this gonna go to like 22 in cost instead of 24? That would be huge for us. Actually, speaking of which.
Let's take him out. Let's go.
So Vermilion Scythe is just like his other skill. I'm not really that impressed, to be honest. What is the difference? It just looked like his other one. We have, what's it called? Abyssal Blade. Instill despair in surrounding foes with whirling Crimson Scythe. I mean, I guess we have a reason to maybe upgrade his damage. I mean, if all I want to do is massive damage, it seems okay. But 90 SP is insanely expensive, given that we can only hold about 130-ish at the moment SP. So I get literally one use of it. So it could be okay for clearing up like random encounters if it can hit the entire encounter. Maybe it's okay. Or if we get the SP cost down, maybe it'll be slightly usable. There's a woman posting a flyer on the bulletin board. Huh, you guys need something? Oh, I get it. Looking to get a first look at my new scoop, are you? Here you are, local readers. Or loyal readers, I mean. Marley thrusts a flyer at you. Marley's tabloid received. Special issue. Monstrums to blame for serial thefts? When will they strike the prison next? Those monstrums really are a goldmine of intrigue, aren't they? See, I've made it my mission in life to bring truths like these to the eyes of the people. Keen-eyed individuals like myself are a rare breed. It's up to us to enlighten the masses. But despite all my hard work, the soldiers and citizens keep brushing it off as gossip. Unbelievable, right? I mean, Speak of the devils, always on me with the whole stop posting on private property bit. I better duck out while I can. See you next time, loyal readers. Special issue girl solves someone's problems while giving everyone flowers. Good callback to a previous episode. Appreciate that, Chaosmania.
This must be the flyer. We'll need to remember to have the gold ready too.
We have to be getting extremely close to maxing that skill, and then we can put a damage thing on her. Like, I think it'd actually sadly be more worth it to get a blade ring for strength than it would be to actually bother upgrading our gear. Information on the prison. English 500 gold and the tabloid to submit official request. Request intel. Hand over the flyer and 500 gold, officially striking a deal with Maxim. Payment received. I accept your request. So, how exactly are you gonna get the info? ... And now? Got a job for you, Arthur. What is that on its wing? What is that? It's like an embroidery? What is going on with that owl? Arthur coos. What a smart bird, that little guy your friend. Oh, Adel. We'll say what a smart bird. Wing cape? Maybe. Much smarter than foolish humans, to be sure. You wanted info on the prison's infrastructure. In other words, its layout and security. Whether it can procure that intel is up to our man on the inside. Only time will tell. Arthur is a fashionista. I was gonna say, he's giving Shantae a run for his money. Here it is, the chance you've been waiting for. A deal too sweet to resist. All you gotta do is take on this job. Client's looking for intel on the prison layout and patrol routes. Who's the information for? This isn't very guardsman-like of you. I'll say the bottom one. Don't you act all one-eyed and innocent with me, redhead. Wouldn't even be here if I believed in any of their bullshit rules of theirs. Don't know much about any sectors I don't oversee. Oh yeah, this took a different turn than I was expecting, but sure. But I wager a master escape artist like you might be able to fill in the blanks. Got nothing but time, eh, redhead? Go for it. We'll make a mint, you and me. Oh no, I see the Castlevania bird. I have a feeling that you've been getting mixed up in something else here. Still, this may be prime opportunity to gather intel in the prison. Okay, I didn't want to go in the prison yet, but apparently we're here automatically, so it is what it is. So still can't go that way. I don't know if getting those items will help us in the future or not. I'm assuming at some point our inventories will merge. As probably our characters will, but take a look for now. So we'll ignore all combat. Really no point to fighting anything. So I do want whatever is in the barrels that could still be useful later. Okay, now can I go in here? Okay. Should be a note here. Seems to be a list of those previously imprisoned. The name Adol is nowhere to be seen, however. Last entry has been blacked out. Could this one be yours? Oh, I wanted to go to the window. I got cutscenes so hard when I went to go to that window, chat. Stairs continue to descend from here. Be able to find a way out of this tower if you keep heading down. I mean, I feel like Adol would survive that kind of fall. I'm just saying, chat. Complex layouts, small unopenable rooms. The underground sector is full of mysteries. Even for us guards, the prison is mystifying beyond all reason. Okay, we'll do our little air tumbles. Appears to be a rusted shot, doesn't look like it'll budge. So I think this is the quest I accidentally triggered while messing around with the game between streams. So this should do something. I think it opens a ceiling area later. Let's actually leave. Let's see what is intended from the game. Greg scheming, something like that. Seems you've exited the tower entirely. Still plenty of time to investigate ahead for now. Explore the other sectors. So, from what I recall, there is a way to get down there. This, essentially, if I go into what I think is called the Central Hall, there is a series of staircases which lead to Spoiler Redacted. But ultimately, from Spoiler Redacted, you end up in a long climb, and it exits to here. So I think something of interest will eventually connect us to somewhere else. So we'll see what happens there, I suppose. We've heard of some of the sectors mentioned before from some of the guards, but we don't have an idea of what's actually there. Speaking of which, what happened to our other raisins? Oh no, there's 4 of them, I was gonna say. So it looks like for now our inventory is separate. Am I missing something out here? Because I saw like some indicators here. Just want to make sure there's no like collectible or something weird. Yeah, because I can't go over these boxes for whatever reason. It's just impossible. Yeah, I don't see any more prompts, so I guess I'll just return. Now, I think an issue with this is while you're in the original Adol exploration phase, you don't have access to the area map, which is kind of confusing. Because sometimes you just really want to check if an objective is above or below you, and you can't do that while this is active. Oh, speaking of which, what am I doing? Gotta jump up those stairs. So we already checked there. We opened the door. There was like a door all the way at the top. I don't know if it wants me to go there. So when there got our sword originally. Can we do anything else up here? Like, did I forget an item or something silly? Pick a prison cell real quick. Nope. Nothing I can do there. Okay. Well, I'll destroy that regardless. Now the question is, where does the game want me to go? Is there a door I have not opened that I didn't see or something like that? I hit the lever, but that didn't really help me. I don't recall seeing another door. I might as well just get the materials for later. Oh, can I? Oh, you can't jump from here. I was gonna say I missed jumping into there, but I guess we entered from the other side. So we already went in here, because this is where we got the note. Nothing changes there. Was there another door? I only remember the window. Question mark. Yeah, because that was the other place I was thinking we could have gone, but it's still rusted shut. Can't interact with that at all. Can I interact with the floor door? I didn't think I was allowed to do anything with it. Otherwise, I'm not sure what the game wants from me. So I can't jump over here. There's only 2... Oh, I didn't see these. My bad, chat. Maybe I can open this one. My bad. Missed those. Okay, so this is going to lead to some very interesting things then. As you can see, we're all the way on the 5th floor. So that means I can't go out that way. Interesting. So we're going to take our time here. That's a peculiar sound. Seems to be coming from that room. Okay, before we do that, one of the jumble scrolls is one that looks like a map of some sort. Prison floor plan acquired. I hope this doesn't force the plot forward, or I'm going to be kind of upset. It's a rough floor plan of the prison. So come in handy when making your way out of the facility. Do I now have an area map? Okay, now I do. There we go. Now I could go basically anywhere I've been before, which is interesting. So I have like a semi-fast travel. I appreciate that. Glad we went back for that. Let's go check out the side quest thing. What is that? Muffled voice goes, there's something stuck in the pot. You decide to help it out. How about you? Curses, I've been had. I see by the music, we're supposed to take it very seriously. But you'll need more than the fates on your side if you hope to catch the likes of me. Now on guard, unless you plan to let me run screaming, in which case, be my guest. We should ... it. Seen creatures like this before, it seems a special type of sacred piece known as a rue. This is what the rues look like in this game? Wow, they got a makeover. Okay, I would not have thought that was a rue, to be honest with you. We've managed to understand them before, but this one seems capable of speaking human. Yeah. What, do I have something on my snout? Wait, hold on a tick here. Who are you? Hi there, I'm just an inmate. I'm a guard, nice to meet you. Let's say an inmate. Just an inmate, my big fluffy tail. Take more than just an inmate to bust out of his cell and with nary an issue. Not to mention, you seem all that face to see me speaking the tongue of man. I've got many a query for you, Sarah. But for starters, what are you doing here? You explained that you've taken a job from one of the guards in order to help gather intel to help you escape from prison. For real? You've already managed to win over the guards? Tilly Valley. You're real bully rook if I've ever seen one. What? Bully rook? We're just a traveler with a heart of gold, and who are you exactly? When you say we're a traveler with a heart of gold. Only the most dubious lot feel the need to make a point of how trusty they are. Uh-oh, chat. I think the Rue knows we've burned people in previous escapes. The Rue's onto us, chat.
Sure, why not? You look like fun, Rusty.
Oh, it sounds like a little kid. I'll keep that in mind.
Left ways, right ways, sideways. It's all a jumble in here, huh? But have no fear, for I, the exalted Xavier, am here!
Xavier? Not Xavier? Xavier. Oh, that my brain might not accept that one, to be honest with you, chat. I might just call him Charles instead. You'll find no cannier guide than yours truly when it comes to traversing this prison. I know all sorts of shortcuts and hiding holes you humans never could. I wager I could help you with that guard's behest or what have you. How about a way out of here then? Lead the way. Say lead the way. Aye, deal is sealed. I can help you look for an escape path fit for humans too while we're at it. Give your thanks and briefly introduce yourself. Adel the Adventurer, huh? A peculiar title for a peculiar fellow. Either way, here's to a brand new partnership, Adel. Chad, we didn't even feed him like a rotafruit. This feels like so non-canon. After your introductions, you once again told, definitely not Charles Xavier, about your current objective. Doing so seemed to give... They said Xavier? What the heck is that? A good idea about where to take you. After guiding you through a hidden passageway, you finally emerged. Where did the two of us emerge? Ooh, interesting music. I mean, I wasn't done exploring. Hopefully I could go back. This area seems less like a prison and more like an underground ruin of some sort. Not too confident in the weapon you brought, but if what Charles Xavier says is true, the intel you're seeking is somewhere up ahead. Hey, fee on thee, Rusty. My stubby little legs couldn't catch up that fast. The place I wanted to show you is right down this way. Let's be off. Join the group. Oh, but he's not like an actual person.
This
Like in the party.
pretty old. There are probably still some active traps around, so be careful.
I got denied, chat. It's zombie A, indeed, yeah. Well, that's a dead enemy. Oh, it is an insta-kill? That is funny. That's funny. I'm not even mad. I just wanted to know, chat, for curiosity. That's so funny. I'm not even mad. I just wanted to know. Apparently, it's insta-death. So I'm gonna go back to a previous save, actually. Wow, it's legit insta-kill. That's funny. Okay, so like, what if you didn't keep going that way? I just want to see if I missed anything. Door shut. Am I forced to do that? Like, can I go up and down the stairs here? Oh, I couldn't go any further. Okay, I just wanted to know. That's what I was checking. East 3 callback. I mean, the game at least showed me where it was. The enemy seems pre-programmed to step on the trap, so it's kind of like a cute way of showing the tutorial of that'll kill you. So I think it did its job. I was just curious how much damage it would do. The answer is all of it. It would do all of the damage. But yeah, I really don't want to fight because this character has no skills and I don't care about his levels. So our goal is just to go quickly if we can. Also, I almost tumbled into that. That would have been really bad.
Sounds rusty. It's gonna be trouble if it sees ya. I know. How about we make use of that pendulum blade up there? Not half bad.
Okay. We're having a...
Sure showed him who's boss.
I guess we're pulling off some Deception 3 shenanigans. Okay, hold on. I want to try making this gap. But hopefully without the game thinking I want lunge attack. Oh, I don't have double jump. Oh, right. That's a thing. Unfortunate, chat. I was just curious, but I don't think I can make that with just this. I'm like just shy. Do you see it, chat? Like so close. I'll try one more time to see if like the peak of the jump works kind of thing. Almost. You're like just shy. Okay. Inconceivable indeed. Okay.
I think there's something here. Let's get to looking.
Oh, that's very interesting. So I went out of here in reverse. Huh. Very interesting.
A treasure chest.
Raisins acquired. The most important item, chat. Maybe this is the other side of it? Oh, it's like the other side of it. Got it. So I could just flip these up and flip these down, but I want to put this back. Yeah, it's very identical. Maybe I came in from another entrance the other day while messing around. Game, please. There we go. How do I reach this one with this character, though? Oh, no, I can climb up this. If I remember correctly, there were, like, items along the top. Yeah, there's one over there.
treasure chest.
3,000 gold, not too shabby. Can I get the treasure chest that's here, though? I don't see it when I come over here. Oh, unless it's like... Oh... I understand now. Again, sometimes with the minimap, I can't tell vertically where something is relative to me. So I was looking downwards when the treasure chest is up there. I don't think I can reach it with this character as is. So anyway, let's hit this other lever and see what happens. Alright, so now I think I can cross. We're gonna do that to extend our horizontal momentum. This is the room I think I came to before. Very interesting. Now I see what the puzzle is actually meant to be. It makes a bit more sense, I guess. Again, I don't really want to fight anything, but I'll take the silver chest. Game, please. Thank you. Ooh, dead end. That kind of sucks. Wait, what can I... is there something I can interact with somewhere? Do I investigate the statue at all? Doesn't seem like it. I could do that to injure the enemy. But I don't see how that helps me. Oh, here it is. Always missing small levers, chat. I have to beat them? Nah.
Take a right. Are you okay?
It got me right at the tip. Okay, so one thing I don't like when you're tumbling, it doesn't interrupt the tumble animation to raise that. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Take a left.
Do a quick save, though. Is there really not a save point anywhere here? That kind of sucks, actually. Annoying. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything back here. It said take a left, but I already kind of lost sight of where I was.
Over here.
We'll go downwards, I guess. So there's stuff up there. I can't reach it. Got the red vision everywhere. I'm gonna hold still. Hopefully he'll heal himself. Did this count as out of the dungeon? Answer appears to be no. Examine. Bingo, this is it! Documents are littered all across the room. It appears to be some kind of archive. Information you're looking for can likely be found here. Well, don't just stand there, Rusty. Pick up a book and get to reading. Found a report of some kind. We too are deeply troubled by this. However, we have no evidence to consider it anything more than a missing persons case. Is this normal for provision repositories? You people sure have it good these days. Psst, Rusty, want to know how many dried apples there are in the city warehouse? He didn't even answer us. He left us hanging, chat. Found what looks to be an expense log of the prison's construction projects. The sectors allocated to us. The hieroglyph knights are in dilapidated conditions. Document is signed by the prison warden. The garrison shall continue working in tandem with the hieroglyphic knights in order to assure security of the courtyard. This part of the prison appears to be precisely as the map described. Even the guard's patrol schedule was explicated. Why would it be here? Whatever, let's not think too hard about it. Overseeing the prison side by side with the Romans? That ain't easy. Yeah, Chatelard's strong enough to himself to... I love all the shinies. To what? Oh, sorry, must have been imagining things. Nice, I didn't have to use a healing item. Mission accomplished, chat. We still have yet to heal. We've died, but some of it was on purpose, for sure. Guardsman Greg says, well, this is really something, even if it's just the East Wing. Layouts here include parts of the lower levels even us guards don't know about. On top of that, it's got the patrols mapped out too, even for the nights. Not fixing to use this thing to help you escape, are you, Redhead? Never considered it. The thought never crossed my mind. I'll say the bottom one. Heh, you're devious little rats, aren't you? Well, you'd have a hard time getting around, even with knowledge of patrol routes. Fact is, this place is so secure, practically make your head spin. Well, just you wait until we're allowed to tumble off the edge of the castle. We'll be free soon, chat. We've explored the East Wing. I see what you did there. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Here's your cut. Received a tabloid. Had a few good laughs and passing it around. Entertaining stuff, really. Don't need it anymore, so go ahead. It's all yours. So this authenticity is uncertain, but the info it holds about the outside is no doubt valuable. Decided to give it a read later on. Thanks to you, my little side gig's coming along nicely. Pass along any other jobs I get that might fit your fancy. Look forward to it. Oh there, see you made it back in one piece. Chat, you all know what's coming. Oh, it's the room. That was one merry jaunt we had just had, wasn't it? With you here, this prison won't be nearly as humdrum as it was before. Call me if you ever need of my heroic aid again, okay? Got the dot from Chris. He's practicing being a JRPG protagonist in response to those. It's fine. Get the feeling these requests will be your only hope of gathering information. Maybe taking jobs from a corrupt prison guard isn't so bad after all. Okay. I'm willing to at least unlock the next area, but we'll probably stop once we do that. Sorry for the wait. Here you are. Receive the East Patrol map. You really got it. You're really something. Did you buy off the guards? No, we already know. Via player privilege, we'll call it.
Amazing.
You say you're really something else. Just take it. Praise and gratitude weren't part of your payment. I fulfilled what you asked of me. That's all there is to it. Oh. Well, at least we could go rescue that girl now. Let's go back and set up a plan with Parks. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to do the plan. No. I want free reign. This better not just immediately force me to do this. You return to Parks to discuss the rescue plan with the rest of the Dandelion staff. I better be allowed to free roam. I'm going to be very annoyed if we suddenly can't, due to me taking what looked like an optional quest, according to their own indicators, by the way. You would need a way into Central Wing, where the prisoner was being held. After evaluating entry routes, you decided the East Wing through Cloaca Maxima would be the safest. Nope, I don't want to go there. Nice try, though. I have high confidence in our abilities, but a human couldn't use this route. But maybe 2 Monstrum rapidly tag-swapping while rolling will do it. This rescue mission can only be executed by Monstrums. Furthermore, we must distribute misinformation, divert the attention of the guards. Before launching the mission, ensure that you're adequately prepared. I don't want to launch the mission. Speak to me when you're ready. I won't speak to you. Go away. Krisha says got it.
Sure.
No way!
Okay, so it doesn't look like any dialogue appeared there. That's fine. Money-wise, we're actually pretty poor at the moment. Which is kind of sad, because I have actually been doing some optional battles. There's another prison rescue? Hold on. Well, before I do that one, I want to see what's over here. I thought we were done with prison rescue, but apparently not. Question marks. So I don't see anything else optional to do here. So we're going to go ahead and save now that we're here. And let's examine the giant shiny orb of death. So, level 20 recommended. Evil residing here within feels different than usual. You need to team up with the monsters in order to tackle this. Ritual relic added. Lux cannon. What? Okay, apparently we got something. Maybe the game was going to explain it to us in the tutorial, but I skipped it by trying to upgrade. Emits a ball of light that stuns all enemies. Luxiana will emit flares when attacked. Find it behind the Stephanie during sieges. Mess away the set cooldown with each flare. Enhancing decreases cooldown. There's some limors that cannot be stunned. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to upgrade it, of course, because why wouldn't I? Installed. Enhanced. So I need a lot of Crimson Spars. But hey, at least we got some other things. Reload speed up, ad break. Pretty sure Prison Rescue is just talking to Parks to carry out the plan. Hopefully. Because I have no intention of doing it. So it says Purge versus Raid. So is this a very aggressive mission where I don't play defense? The game hasn't really explained all the Raid battle types yet. So I'm just trying to guess. Central District, Grimwald Knox. Like the fountain frozen in time. Although those shadows looking really pixely, I don't know about that. So I guess... Oh, right, there were like the enemy base things we had to capture in Lacrimosa. Maybe this is the equivalency where I try to take mini bases and slowly make my way to the enemy base. Maybe that's what this is, and there's usually a big boss at the end. What is this thing? That's one weird rock. We'll say, what is this thing? It appears that in instance of the Grimwald Knox, an enmity is crystallized. Also known as the lacrima, they appear in places where lemurs gather. The concentration of enmities becomes so dense it forms a solid mass. It makes my skin crawl every time I see one. The enmity must be at critical levels for that to happen. Well, we gotta get rid of them, right? Yes. Lacrimae provoke the lemurs, which in turn produce more enmity. I cannot say that word today. Enmity. If we do not stop this, the Nox will manifest into the real world. So, all we gotta do is smash them before then. So they meant... Okay, chat. So they mentioned 5 prisoners. So potentially Aprilis is different than the other 5, and she's not in the same sector of the prison they mentioned earlier, the special sector. So we're gonna keep that in mind. We'll keep it in mind. There isn't a moment to spare. Our objective is for this Nox is to destroy the Lacrimae. So I'm getting fully ready to skip this cutscene, because that's the same one every time. Destroy all of them within the time limit. Destroying a large one is worth 10 times the normal ones. Destroying a time extends the time limit by 30. Okay, so it is like a base capture. Sort of. SP and Giftlet will recover according to the battle gauge during a purge. Good. Although, am I forced to play as Adel? Because that would kind of suck, actually.
Let's do this, everyone!
It does not appear to be the case. Oh, so if I just keep popping these, it refills the boost? That's pretty unfair. So that's where the dive kick will actually help us out quite a bit. Interesting.
Don't worry about now.
Wow, this just seems unfair. So she just seems really good at the job, because she has a lot of mobile skills. Although that didn't go very far. Oh, I still miss some of them? Or is it just the enemies? Might just be the enemies. I did not mean to skill cancel there, but I'll take it, I guess. Purge bosses after defeating a certain number. Sure, unlock May upon defeat. Okay. So where did the boss appear? Oh, there's the boss. I'm gonna do that to just freeze it in the air. Seems fair. That's so unfair. Does she have it stun locked? Oh my gosh, actually unfair. This character is cheesy, chat. Like, actually cheesy. What is this? Are you stun locked? You're stun locked. You can't get out of this. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Hightail it. This is actual cheese. Oh my gosh, that ability is so busted. Actually busted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, skip your cutscene. I don't care about your cutscene. Goodbye, the spare Nox that we had. Okay, so I took some damage. Hopefully this is enough points. I mean, we have a lot of support ranks. Maybe we'll be okay.
I'd expect no less from all of you.
So unfortunately I got hit at some point, but whatever.
I'm worried there.
Okay, so I got some okay materials, I guess, for later. Warlord Elixir, so I get 10 more SP? So I could get more kick attacks? Oh no. A new talisman, I might check that out. Yeah, that ability literally just unlocked the boss. That is just so unfair on so many levels. I will be taking my leave now. Me too. Catch you later. Oh, before you go, we should tell them about what happened on Artisan Lane, Adol. Crimson King and White Cat explained to the thefts on Artisan Lane to the others. Wow, almost feels flattered that we have imposters. It was only a matter of time. Now, do you see why I was against giving people the wrong impression? I'm sorry. It's in the past now, but something about this doesn't sit right with me. Doll ... So, what's your plan? Don't get the wrong idea. I ain't playing detective with you chumps. I figured as much. What about you, doll? As a doll, I do not have desires of my own. However, never mind that. It is of no importance. If it's that important, then be my guest. I couldn't care less what you do. Hawk/Goose, no one asked you. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to sit this one out too. I've got other engagements. I'll let you know if I come across any information. Wish I could help too, but it's just not a great time right now. If you had my ability, you'd probably skip half the game. Sorry, maybe next time. Oh. Well, that's our cue. Or excuse me, well, that's our cue. Good luck. See you around. Take care. ... So no one wanted to help us, as usual. So I just want to see if this unlocks something new. So I have plot in 2 different directions. Can I enter here without getting rid of the other quest? Because I don't want to accidentally lock us out of this quest. So I think what I'm going to do from a safety standpoint is I'm going to save. And actually, I want to go back to the dandelion briefly. I'm going to check the quest billboard to see if there's anything else there. But more importantly, Chad, more SP for the BS of Stomps. Oh, so we have another poster. So this one will expire very soon. So we definitely can't complete the chapter with it. We have a wanted thing for Martudos. An army of Martudos have appeared in the depths of the Cloaca Maxima. If you were remiss, leaving them as they are. Thus, I asked you to assist me by subduing them. Report to me once you've had success. It's waiting at the Bruin Belfry in the Central District. Okay, so we'll do that one eventually. So it's good that we check that. So I think as long as we don't leave the chapter, we could do the prison break, we could do the other side quest. But for now, what I want to do, and this will be the end of the session, I just want to explore the next district. Hopefully this will not get us sucked into a lot of plots. So I'm going to make a safety save here, because I don't know what the game is going to do. But let's have it do whatever it needs first. So we're now at Artisan Lane, which we've seen before. And I know where some of the blue stuff is, aka the petals. Because I've seen them when we were exploring the edges of the town before. This is Artisan Lane, the site of all those recent thefts. The antique shop was one of the victims. We should go and ask around there. Huh, wait, isn't that... Yufa? Yufa ... Uh-oh, chat. Yufa, are you okay? What? Oh, geez, sorry I didn't see you guys. Guess I was a little out of it there. And she laughs awkwardly. Out for a walk? Are you out shopping? No, she's clearly doing something else. Well, I guess you could say that. It's such a nice day out and all. So I thought, hey, why not make a trip to the market for some veggie plants and soak it in? Veggie plants? I didn't think they sell those here at Artisan Lane. Oh, did I say plants? I meant plates. Shantae wanted me to get some dishware. Very suspicious. Plus I have to deliver something to one of my friends in the entertainment district. That's a whole lot of errands. I don't know how you get the energy, Yufa. It's honestly kind of impressive. Well, we've all got our saving graces, so I'm guessing you guys are here to go check out the antique shop like you said? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, here's hoping the culprits are caught soon for everyone's sake. Anyway, I've got to run. I'm not at all guilty of something. See you back at the bar. Sure thing. Uh-oh, she's fallen over. Yufa? Oh no, you're even paler than you were before. It's nothing. I'm just a little tired is all. I think we had that in, what was it, East 6 or East 4? Where the calamity was generally draining people. So this is not a good sign. Walk you back to the bar, she get some rest. We'll walk her back.
Okay.
No, I'm fine, honest. Besides, I've caused you guys enough trouble as is. What are you saying, Yufa? You've been nothing but a help to us this whole time.
Adol.
Oh, Doki!
Thought I'd come by and help out with all that ruckus in Artisan Lane. Didn't know you were here too, though. Yufa, wait, did I miss something? I get it now. She's been run off her feet ever since the bar opened. Exhaustion must have finally caught up. Yufa here works harder than the rest of us put together. That's what Shantae told me.
Yufa...
Alright, you guys still have things to do, right, Adol? I'll bring Yufa here back to the bar with me.
Thanks, Dogi. Sorry for all this.
Come on now, none of that. When one of us falls, the rest of us pick him back up again. Like we keep saying, at the end of the day, you're the one giving us a hand here.
1 second, chat. Let me rehydrate. Dogi voice is very tiring. It's like straining of the vocal cords. There we go. Well, I can't argue with that, I guess. You can help me back to the bar now. Should be good to go after some rest.
Sure thing. I'll do my best to keep you standing till then.
Don't push yourself too hard, okay, Yufa? I'll try. Sorry for slowing you guys down like this. Or with this, excuse me.
Well, see you later then, Adol. Make sure you get those thieves what's coming to them for me, yeah?
Adol nods his head. After seeing Dogi and Yufa off, you resumed your search of Artisan Lane. Okay, well, I don't want to do that, actually. But we'll make another save. Because presumably... Yeah, the prison thing's still there. Let's look at the landmark. The memorial tree.
It's beautiful.
Apparently it's beautiful. Alright, so plot is in that building, so our goal is to avoid it.
A treasure chest!
Thieving some asparagus again. Okay, so I see a blue shiny. We'll get it on the way back.
I thought there was something like right here the game was teasing me with earlier. Yeah, there it is.
A treasure chest.
Okay. So let's climb up the building.
The monstrums.
So at this point, I don't need her to have skill +2 anymore. So I guess I could just focus on her damage. Oh, resist poison and strength defense? I think I'll do that. We'll make her curse immune, and if there was stun rate up, I would do it. SP up when attacked. Maybe for the AI, that's actually pretty good. I don't care about the defense, I just want SP, mostly. So Adel has a long way to go. So let's go ahead and unequip him with this, and we'll put on the 3/4. Okay, so let's see where this graffiti is. Presumably up here, somewhere. Somewhere. Is it like at the top of the building or something? Where is this? It is. I'm a thief at the end of my rope. Think you can outsteal me? You're welcome to try. Go to the agricultural district. The grass is greenest in the most fragrant corner of the fence. Okay, so there's now a quest somewhere over here in the agricultural. We'll have to take a look later. So that's a hint for more treasures. So I might as well take the blue shiny that's here, since it's up kind of high.
This is...
Are there any more super guards denying us? Okay. No super guard here, at least. What? I went to that one and not the one I was looking at? That was actually madness.
A treasure chest!
Life elixir attained. I mean, at some point, I should probably use them, but I don't know which character I'm going to end up using the most. So far, it's definitely White Cat, but like after that, I'm not sure. Cat did not like us. There's some graffiti. Hostess at the Dandelion is the cutest girl I've ever seen. Maybe they could hire me out as a host even. More side quest stuff. Ooh. I don't know if I'm ready for that today. We've had quite a long session already. They did put something in the tree. That was gross. So I noticed sometimes the graffiti looks red, and every time that has happened, it has led to an encounter. And now the text itself is also red. Why do I have to be the only sad sack in the sea of happy sacks? All I want is for every single person alive to be more of a miserable wretch than me. Is that so much to ask? Oh, that did some big damage to us. We gotta hightail it, chat. Ooh, these enemies definitely got a lot harder. Which is good. We were kind of breezing through the game without healing. But unfortunately for the game,
Got it!
there's also a save point right here.
A treasure chest!
More gold, which is good. I might need that for later. What a tease. If only we could zip to that, chat. The barriers do seem to stop zipping. I tried testing that before. So we're mostly just running along here, checking for chests mostly. Is this guard guarding anything of interest? No. So I can't go through there. Let's try to run up the wall here. Nope. Too weird of an angle. It's fine. We'll fix the angle eventually. Well, I saw a blue shiny at the top of that spire, but we can't reach that, unfortunately. But what we can do, since this is here, I might as well get into a fight. Did you like that parrying? It's like, hold on, we need damage. Get off of me. Oh, I missed. I was slightly out of range. That sucks. Well, this enemy is kind of annoying to kill. It's like a boss level of health. What the heck? I guess that's what happens if you fight the rare ones. Like, granted, I am a little weak due to the weapons, but this was kind of a big difficulty jump from what we saw earlier. Like, they're surviving, like, 10 plus skills, which is crazy. Although, once they get stunned, that happens. So I guess it's fair. Again, I don't know what they see when we do that. Okay. So, we got our skill usage up a little more. So, we need 57 more uses. Oof. We'll get there eventually. So Ardell's saying her older brother was dragged away to her prison about a week ago. They said it's because he gotten violent after losing a bet on a gladiator match. Brother can't even stand gambling. They must have made a mistake here. So it sounds like that might be Renegade, maybe? Learn a little more about Renegade there. Come, raise our hammers, for the stones we break shall build our homes. Come line the logs, for the stones they convey shall become our ramparts. The sweet of labor lies our pride as countrymen. Okay. There's another side quest really close to me. Do I want to take it is the question. Oh, is the chest is down here, right? Yeah.
A treasure chest.
Smoke meat, don't need it. One day we'll get enough uses, chat. Oh, kind of a weird area. Prison outskirts? Well, that didn't take very long to find. We'll keep that in mind for now, chat. So we're just gonna walk along the waterway, see if there's anything down here we can take advantage of. So far, seems like the answer to that is no. There's a little dropping point here, though. Oh? Waterfall storeroom. I found a hidden room. Okay. That was random, but we'll take it. So if I want to increase my strength, I'm kind of tempted just to level White Cat. The only question is, like, is there a character better than her? Oh, I couldn't fly there. That was funny. It just sunk me immediately, chat. Oh, I ran out of meter. I was gonna do that to stall. We'll go back to Memorial Tree. Let's grab... I saw at least one blue shiny. Let's go from up here. Apparently I can't wall run that. Okay, I could do that to glide. Had a feeling there was something here. Graffiti. Words are too faded for you to make out at the moment. So we know there's another... Okay, so I can very easily get back up there. Which means I could take this pedal and keep exploring. There's also another graffiti down here. Let's check it out. Way to go, Crimson King. Keep on bringing Balduke the mayhem it deserves. Okay. I guess I'll go for another one. Wow, that does a lot of damage if you get hit. I went to character swap, and I guess that maybe I was mid-skill. That's why I couldn't character swap. That sucks. Just need to get the burst gauge, and then I think we're good. Oh. I mean, I was gonna go finish it, but leveling also works. iron ore acquired. That feels not worth it. I'll be real with you. Just, I don't know. I mean, not even like the time spent to reward earned. I just mean like iron ore we could get from almost anywhere. So nothing up here. Do I see any blue shinies? There's one all the way at the top of that building. I guess we'll go. Is there anything I could see from here before we go further? I think that's a blue shiny in the plant over there. One in the tree. So I see two in the background we'll have to go to. But our first task is to climb this massive building, which I thought I did, but maybe I just didn't go all the way to the top due to the graffiti. I think that's what happened.
Got it!
So do we see anything else from this big vantage point? I could see other random fights I could do, but not really interested in those at the moment. So there's 1, 2 shinies. Okay, chat, let's see how ridiculous our flight technique is. I see another shiny off the building. Oh, there's a wall. Oh, that was brutal. What a tease. What an absolute tease, chat. I was ready. I was ready to make it to that tree from there. So clearly we need to get another 70 knocks to complete this area. So we have a reason to keep doing side quests, so we could go to that optional area. What a tease. I know, what an absolute tease. Can't get that item. The blacksmith family is cursed. New graffiti discovered. Found more items. Can't do anything with these yet. Let's try to get to a new store, I suppose. Gladiator says gauntlets sell been lifesavers time and time again. It's fine. We'll talk. No. Let me talk to the owner. Can I not? Wow, that is ridiculously hard to do. So much more cover equipment that raises defense and max HP. Don't care about that. Don't really care.
What do you need?
Oh wait, no. 10 SP when attacked? Actually, that has my attention. Getting 10 SP every time you get hit is actually kind of huge for us. It giving defense is kind of secondary. So I could upgrade the leather bracelets we already have with Beast Hide to break the enemy guard more often, which I think with White Cat is kind of busted. I mean, she's already really good, like, but what if I had it more consistent? It'd be kind of silly. One of these days I'll do you stubborn old goat, then we'll see who the real master is, Marcel. Why is the draw distance for items so much better than the draw distance for barriers? I guess they didn't want to confuse the player. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so they're saying that the blacksmiths have been robbed. There's another optional fight, but I actually don't want to do it. So there's a shiny over there. I don't know if we could reach it, though. I guess I'll try to go for it. Save a little bit of meter there.
We did it!
I'm not going to worry too much about collecting all the petals, since apparently there's a huge area we can't go to anyway. Man, if I could just use the skill one more time. So close, chat. One more time and it would be perfect. Let's try to build up some meter here.
We have to take care of
Yeah, once we get the parry, our damage is actually okay. I did not parry there. There we go. I wanted the parry because it increases our damage. Speaking of which. There we go. We leveled it up, chat. That's the most important thing. And we leveled off a bit. Okay, I mean, that should make up our damage, I think. Yeah, 103 is pretty good for what we had. Alright, let's go to the side area. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the item first. More amulets I don't care about. That sucks. We'll talk to you, though. What do you have to say, Derelith? What an outrage. Takes a real weakling to rob the helpless folks at Artisan Lane. Culprits had better be ready to answer to the toughest man in the city. Me, Derelith. Don't matter if they're monstrums or what. They're getting strong-armed either way. Oh, it's a hieroglyph knight. Wonder what he wants with the stonemason. You there, what are you up to? Ew. Oh no. It's Goose slash terrible name right here. Just kidding. Credo, don't scare me like that. So you're helping after all? Is this part of your nightly duties? Let's tease him. Well, aren't you on top of the ball? In the end, I got roped into investigating the thefts anyway. Orders from Rom. I was gonna ditch till I realized how much better off I'd be pickered backing off you two. What a phrase. Instead of piggybacking. Let's see what they did there. Wait, does Master Chatelard not know about you being a monstrum, Credo? Why would he? With where I'm stationed in the chapter house, I barely even get a glimpse of the guy. Besides, it's not like he'd ever catch on to some low-ranking flunky like myself. Why are you asking? No reason. I just kind of wonder you even got into the Knights in the first place. Wow. It's just kind of a wonder, chat, apparently. ... Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. It's okay, Krisha. It's okay to dunk on him. Huh. Well, maybe you have a point. I do? Forget it. Not like it matters anyway. So, you just gonna hang out here? What happened to going to that antique? Knight Huan says, wait. Hey, you, over there. Oh, great. It's him. Well, well, if it isn't Credo, skulking around as always. Don't suppose you've made any progress investigating those thefts. Doubtful, seeing as you're out cavorting with this townfolk. What would Gilbert think of this? Like I care. Why don't you shut your trap and mind your own business? I will most certainly will not. When do you plan on realizing that being a knight means... I apologize for unseemly behavior, fair citizens. I am Juan of the Hieroglyph Knights. Became a squire at around the same time as Credo. Assuming you must be acquaintances of his... Ooh, can't talk today. Has he been behaving himself? No, not at all. Well... Honestly, not in the slightest. Yeah, let's be honest.
Yes.
I knew it. You really are something else, Credo. So that's how it is, huh? They call me the cold one. Not to change the subject, but did something happen with the stonemason? Not exactly. Much as I prefer otherwise, we're actually in need of his services. The monstrums caused a huge ruckus attacking the hieroglyph commandery the other day. A number of our facilities were damaged as a result, so I came here to discuss repairs. Curse those monstrums. Just thinking about it makes my blood boil. Those pesky, pesky monstrums, always up to no good, aren't they? So that's what brought you all the way out here. How awful. That's not the half of it. We've heightened patrols, even with the theft investigations. On top of that, Master Chatelard decided to up the training frequency and intensity. We haven't had a chance to fully assess the chapter house's damages yet. Well, you stuck around listening for this long enough, Credo. Don't you feel like helping out for once? Even a little? Nope. See, I actually get these real urgent thefts to go investigate. Maybe you heard of them. You're a real piece of work, you know that? Adol, don't you think we should help him out with this? I mean, we're monsters too. Wait, it's kind of our responsibility. We really have to get going or we'll help Credo. We'll help Credo included. Well, you guys as well. I mean, I appreciate the offer, of course. Even if we're short-handed, I'm a bit hesitant to ask for so much from civilians. Hey, since when the hell did we make you our mouthpiece, huh? I don't know this moss-haired chump a damn thing. Credo, nothing's more important in the workplace than trust. You need to reflect on why you have such poor reputation with your fellow knights. It's because he's a total jerk. What do you mean, reflect? Managed to get by so far, but earning some brownie points now and then can't hurt. Otherwise, you'll have no one to blame but yourself if you end up discharged, you know. Oh yeah? Since when did I make you my career counselor? Oh boy. What is he, like 16? What is this dialogue, chat? Hahaha. See, your friends here care a great deal about you, Credo. Well, Knight Huan, you would be very wrong, but you feel free to assume that, I suppose. Alright, you guys can help. I'll let headquarters know. Keeping a leash on this guy is a hell of a task in itself, but I think you can handle it. Of course, we'll try to rein him in. The group made their way toward the chapter house, dragging a still grumbling Credo behind them all the way. Shit, how the hell did I end up getting saddled with chore duty? I guess it's my actual job now that jerk Juan officially contacted HQ. Oh, chin up, Credo. We all came we came all this way, so we might as well get the job done right. Besides, finding the damages should be easy. After all, you're the one who caused them. Called out. Ugh, guess there's no way out of it. Let's just get this over with. For the record, I don't recall jack on what I broke. They call it a rampage for a reason. I didn't touch the barracks in the back, though. That much I know for sure. In that case, we should focus on checking the front side of the chapter house. Let's go see exactly how much havoc Credo ended up wrecking. Credo's joined my party. Can I leave this area? Oh, we can? Oh, so that means I could get the graffiti out of the way we saw earlier. Hold on, chat. I'm being very opportunistic. So now if I want to do random fights, I could just choose not to complete this quest, right? Because I just have 3 party members. I don't see the downside for me so far. Because again, our damage kind of requires a 3rd party member at the moment. Let's hand over another 10 that we have.
I've just got to thank you.
We received Pretty Pink. I'm assuming that's an alternate outfit. For somebody. You could spend on infamous monster, swats white, cuts palette to pink. I'll wear it for now, but I like the darker color, honestly. If I had to choose between 2 of them for long term. Right, there was a graffiti back here I couldn't do anything about because we didn't have the ultimate edgelord with us. Serious power wells up within Credo's body. Strength and defense have increased by 3. I mean, okay. Sounds like a good deal to me. Okay, so I did remember that. Now we can kind of take him wherever we want. Does that mean I could take him into prison rescue? Because that would make the mission much easier, honestly. So I should purposely not finish this. So we're missing 18 petals. Oof. Yeah, some of those we definitely should check for. Yeah, it'll be temporary. I'll just wear it till like the end of chapter or something. But I definitely like the other one a lot more.
Here I go!
My time to shine!
Okay, he can finally do at least 3 in a row. That's actually pretty big. Because he's not quite able to kill with 2, but the 3rd one makes a big difference. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything I can pick up very easily. But I think we're going to hold off on the other side quests for now, because they are looking like they are going to go on for a while. It's such a shame I can't go there. So we see at least 4, maybe 5 petals. But that still means there's others I probably missed somewhere, like under here, for example. Oh, no treasure. Oh. I was gonna say no treasure chest. There's just a little further down.
Leave it to me!
I got this.
Yeah, see, now that we have a 3rd party member, look how fast that goes comparatively. So yeah, I'm gonna exploit that and purposely not complete that quest until we're done, to be honest with you. Like, he's actually useful here. Not for his skill, of course. We don't care about his skill anymore. But for his damage output, it does help.
My time to shine! Switch!
Leave it to me!
Just doing a quick look around the edges here to see if I missed anything. I'm assuming they wouldn't put anything over here, because this is pretty ridiculously far out of bounds.
My time, I got this.
I don't think I tried climbing this all the way. So I'm just going to take a look around here. So this is a good possibility for some easy petals. And this goes over to the commander area. Okay. Oh, I got the petal that was here. It's like right here. Doesn't mean there's not something above me, though. We'll try once, chat. Seriously?
I got this.
Oh, I can't get on that lip. Okay, I don't think the game wants me to go up there then. So I'm really not seeing other places to go, but I will check the back alleys of these buildings, just to say we've at least explored it a little bit. But I'm not seeing a lot of opportunities, unless I enter that building and accidentally advance the plot, which we'll do eventually, don't get me wrong, but we don't need to lose the dummy for that. Oh, I couldn't parry because I was still in the middle of a skill. That's unfortunate. Midnight Sun dropped here. Interesting. So again, they're pretty good at building meter for us, if nothing else. I love how all that's happening. Just, you know, let's phase back into reality. Happy music plays as we're just in, like, demon form. Okay, take a look around here. Again, extra Nox doesn't hurt because we do need to get up to 100, and any spare Nox we get will help me maybe later for some materials. And again, these fights are very easy now that I have 3 members. A little slow maybe at times. Oh, that was way too slow on the parry. There we go. Do our allies even get hit? I feel like I've never seen them damaged other than when I play as them briefly. Seems kind of unfair if that's the case. Again, I don't care if this takes longer, because I'm mostly just getting SP. So having a weak weapon here is actually pretty big for me. Because that means I could just get in the fight longer to do this to build a lot of meter. Wow. Our party members are crazy leveling up at least. Oh, there's still more enemies? Jeez. So again, that's probably the fastest way to get skills is to get into fights. And considering that's all I really want to do at the moment, that's not too bad. So we need another a little under 70 by about 7. So we need about 63. More uses of the big sword swing. It's doable. Again, with the cost down, it is helping a lot. But I'm not seeing any other places where I could really go for blue shinies. Got the chest that's over there. That's the other district. There's a lot of kind of in-between stuff. We got this small gap in between those buildings. I wasn't really seeing anything here. I like how we get spotted all the time and just no one reports us. I think we'll do one last fight, chat. We're gonna pause here for now. I can't think of anywhere else I haven't been. Maybe I'll explore between streams again. But as I said before, we're gonna take advantage of this while we can. Pretty good damage. Again, we're power leveling off of this, so let's take a look at Abyssal Blade. Getting pretty close. Void Blast, we could probably level up a bit more. I think Abyssal Blade is just better than Void Blast completely at this point, because it just has such a big arc, and I just don't think Vermilion Scythe is realistic to level. Maybe when I'm at max SP, and I just want raw damage on a boss that has like a short window of opportunity, this would be good. But otherwise, I think I'd rather just do like Demonic Pierce, which looks slightly better than Rising Slash. It also costs less. Got a new skill called Raptor Raid. Descend upon enemies with a vigorous aerial assault. Oh, this is the other skill I think I'd like using on Lexia. I think that was like genuinely a skill that I like to use. So I could get rid of Aerial Stinger and replace Raptor Raid with it, I think. But yeah, all of the other skills are just way too expensive. I could leave maybe a +1 skill usage on him at some point. I don't think it really matters. Because if we do get into fights, maybe he'll use a skill on occasion. Because we saw Adol did at least use skills. So it's better than nothing. But yeah, he's our most damaging character by far. But that's also because we just haven't bothered leveling. Also, we're up to 8,910 gold. So if I do actually want to get an upgrade, maybe I'll do it. Like, maybe. It's starting to get to the point where I'm considering it. But right now, I'm not in a rush. We could skip all the crafting BS just by purchasing it at this point. Because we also need Nox, as I said before. So I think, even though I'm doing a lot of spare fights, I think ultimately it's going to unlock the optional fight faster. Because even if I get like 100 points there, as I said before, some of it will go towards bonus material. So it'll still save me time ultimately. I just transfer it into points that could become any material. And I just happen to be getting a lot of XP during it, which is not bad, of course. And if really needed, I could give Adol some health, but it's fine. We don't need it for now. So let's go ahead and talk about how we feel the sessions plural went. Well, we have Credo. He is strong, but surprisingly very slow. So not quite the rapid rapier user from Lacrimosa. He came with enough damage that I think he could probably carry whenever we stun a boss. White Cat is proving to probably still be the best character between all the characters we played as so far. That new Heavenly Step was the only thing she was missing, which was stun. She had like mostly C rank or maybe C+ rank stun, but this having an S tier stun is absolutely dumb. And the damage isn't even low. That's the crazy part. The skill damage isn't even low. Like, I still think it's stronger than her other skills, which is very silly. So we'll probably continue to use Krisha throughout the game. I will probably put the stat ups on her at some point. But yeah, it's kind of funny. In terms of damage, she was only about 19 strength off of Credo. So technically, she's hitting almost as hard as Credo, despite having the beginner equipment. Adol's fallen kind of far behind. He's at 107. But I'm thinking when we're not using him, we just leave him with the poison gauntlets on. So no matter what, he'd still contribute to the damage total of the game. I think that's kind of the way to curb not getting or bothering to upgrade weapons, is to just get poison. Because it was giving small amounts, but it does add up if the fight drags out. So I was noticing our fights felt a little longer without them. So I'm thinking in the future, I'll put it on whenever we're in like a kind of mini boss situation, like we were fighting before with the giant angel monster things. And that'll probably balance it out a little bit. Yeah, White Cat's abilities are just better. She had the dive kick for rapid movement forward, and hers was more spammable than Credo's and cheaper. I mean, maybe with Credo max skill rank that won't be true, but the kick doing like 31 SP was still cheaper than a majority of Credo's skills, and she was better at bosses. So I'd rather just play a complete package character than play as Credo at this point. And Adol at least has the everything dies around me attack, so if we do bother giving him a strong weapon, he should clear raids pretty easy in comparison to the other characters. So he clearly has a good strength. It is not stunning characters, which I like to do. So if I want more skill spam, I should just keep playing Krisha, so I'll probably continue to do so. But we've made a lot of progress with skill unlocks. We've unlocked a lot of petals. Presumably there's about 100 petals in the game, maybe. I feel like we're getting to the end of it, or at least something will happen at 100 petals. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's like 120 or 150. But I feel like we've gotten a huge amount of petals. Like just in between the couple sessions, we went from 30 to 60 to around like mid 70s in just like a couple of sessions, which is kind of silly. But I think from the standpoint of the plot, we'll see where it goes. I'm not really invested in these characters, but I think from a combat standpoint, the game is pretty fun, and I do like exploring a little bit in this game because there are so many different ways to move. So I think I'll continue playing it from that standpoint, but I fully expect myself to not be invested in the plot due to earlier discussions about clones. But in any case, I think this is a good stopping point, both from the YouTube and the stream as well. So we're going to say goodbye to YouTube first. So you've been watching on the VODs. Thanks for joining, and hope to see you again next time.